अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन। फाइनल मैच उमजमूल बनाम स्वेहान स्टेलियंस जारी। पहले ओवर की 2 गेंदें हो चुकी हैं। शनेन ने गेंदबाजी की आगाज़ की सीधी एंड से। अभी तक 2 गेंदों में 3 रन बने हैं। क्रीज पे मौजूद आदिल लंकर नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे, और माफ़ कीजिएगा स्ट्राइक पे आए हैं आदिल लंकर। नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे उस्मान, जिन्होंने अभी 1 रन से खाता खोला था। इस बीच ये गेंद उसको एक्स्ट्रा कवर जानिब खेला आदिल लंकर ने। शनेन खराब गेंद लेग स्टंप से बाहर। एक बार फिर से गेंद जा रही है बाउंड्री की तरफ। देखना होगा गेंद डीप थर्ड मैन बाउंड्री से बाहर जाएगी कि नहीं, लेकिन मुफ्ती हामिद ने अच्छी फील्डिंग की और जब तक कि थ्रो वापस भेजते 3 रन यहाँ पे एक्स्ट्रा मिले और एक उसी के साथ वाइड भी, यानी कि 4 रन यहाँ पे जुड़ेंगे। सात रन स्वेहान स्टेलियंस। पहला ओवर जारी शनेन का सीधी एंड से, जिसमें कि 6 रन आ चुके हैं वाइड की शक्ल में। ये गेंद नीचे रहती हुई रक्षात्मक तरीके से शॉर्ट पॉइंट की जानिब इसको खेला बिना किसी रन के। शनेन बड़ा लेग पे गेंद, उसको मोड़ दिया डीप स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री से बाहर, 4 रन के लिए। पहला चौका उस्मान पंडित के बल्ले से। धीमी गेंद नीचे रहती हुई अच्छी तरह से परखा और जड़ दिया चौका। उस्मान पंडित तैयार अगली गेंद को खेलने के लिए। शनेन की इस बार मोड़ा है फाइन लेग की ओर, विकेट कीपर खुद ही गेंद के पीछे दौड़ पड़े और इस दौरान 2 रन चुराए दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। अच्छी रन बिटवीन द विकेट्स। इसके साथ पहला ओवर मुकम्मल। महंगा ओवर ही साबित हुआ। 13 रन इस ओवर में आए। आज का मैच, आज का ये फाइनल जो कि खेला जा रहा है स्वेहान स्टेलियंस बनाम उमजमूल फाइटर्स, रॉयल स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड ओवल 1 अजमान में वाक़ा, लगभग 45 किलोमीटर दूर दुबई से। उसके खूबसूरत ग्राउंड और दोनों टीमें आमने सामने। जो आज मैच जीतेगा वो कप ले जाएगा। उस्मान पंडित नाबाद 5 गेंदों में 7 रन बना के, जिसमें 1 चौका जड़ा है। 140 की स्ट्राइक रेट। आदिल लंकर ने सिर्फ 1 गेंद अभी तक फेस की है, खाता नहीं खोला है। इसी बीच दूसरे ओवर की आगाज़ होने जा रही है। वसीम मंजूर भट्ट कप्तान आज के पैलेस एंड से गेंदबाजी के लिए आएंगे। स्ट्राइक पे आदिल लंकर, जिन्होंने अभी खाता नहीं खोला है। इस बीच हमारे पास कमेंट्री बॉक्स में हमारे फेलो कमेंटेटर्स ज्वाइन किया है। दाइम भाई आपका खैर मकदम है। सुजा भाई आपका भी खैर मकदम है।
थैंक यू आफरीन, आप पे भी।
हमारे इंग्लिश कमेंटेटर्स और साहब बारी बारी हम आप सबको इस मैच का सूरत हाल बयान करेंगे। दूसरे ओवर की आगाज़ वसीम से। पहली गेंद ऊंची बाउंसी डिलीवरी, उछाल मिली गेंद को और गेंद गई विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में।
Welcome to all our viewers. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. With me, Zubair and Shuja in the comm box. It's been a good start. The match has finally started on the way. 13 for no loss. Sweihan Stallions winning the toss, deciding to bat first in this all-important final. Wasim jogging in, bowls to Lanka, and that's a beautiful ball, dipping in at the last moment. Usman wanted a quick single. Wise decision by Lanka to not allow that single that time. As you can see on the replay, the ball dipped in the last minute. Good Yorkish length. Lanka tried to play it towards the leg side but couldn't get any contact.
It was a beautiful delivery, Daim. It was
I really like his actions. A very good bowler. Very good person also. Very good batsman also. Complete cricketer. And a very humble guy. Wasim again. This time to Lanka. Oh, that went away but not well kept by the keeper.
See, it was way away from the batter. A wicketkeeper was also beaten and ball went towards the third man region.
Shuja, the ball is swinging quite early in the match. We can see a bit of swing early on, huh?
Yes, bit of swing being perused by Wasim here, but unfortunate for the team. Only 7 players on the field, and that doesn't give me a good impression about the professionalism or whatever you want to call it. You got to be on the ground with all the players here, and you got to make sure that you support your team. It doesn't matter who is here and who is not. As a unit, as a team, you got to believe in your strengths and the skills. Oh, that ball straight on the pass. See, in the leg side, there's no fielder, and this will straight go for 4. But what a bowling by Wasim here. A lone fighter in the team. Trying to get the wickets, but not being supported. Yeah, just when you are 7 players only there, you can't do much about it.
Just dipping in at the last moment. Wasim is getting some very late in swing. That's causing trouble to the batsmen there. They're falling over a bit and the ball is dipping in at a decent angle towards the pads, or we can say towards the base of the stumps. Lucky for Lanka and Usman that they both somehow managed to dig that out. Otherwise, they could have been easily LB or 2 balls. Wasim is trying to, get his team up, as there are only 7 guys in the field. So he's trying to make sure that in this all-important final that they offer stiff competition. But it's cricket, it's anybody's game, to be very honest.
Yeah, we even saw the early swing coming up. These 2 deliveries was amazing.
Yeah,
especially coming in. It was very hard.
I faced Wasim 2-3 times. For a left-hander, he takes the ball away. So for a right-hander, it will come in. Here he is again. Oh, that's a beautiful ball, but an equally good shot and beats the diving fielder towards the cover boundary for 4. Through the long off and cover region. Shuja, a valiant effort there by Khalid, but he couldn't stop it.
My problem right now is the bowler is not being supported by the fielder. Where would you keep these 7 players? Which all gaps would you try to cover? Because it's always a natural advantage to the batsman when you are 3-4 down on the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where will you keep? So that tells me you got to believe in the team as a unit. Not 1 or 2 individuals will make you win the game. Because being the final, you got to be all in the ground and supporting and batting each other, and that's a big problem for me.
Yeah, that is there, but let's see how things go. Here is Wasim again, and that's a beautiful pull shot. Nobody there on catching, all the way towards the cow corner region for a lovely 6. Beautiful shot by Usman Pandit here. See, this is exactly what Shuja was saying. If you let easy runs, then the batsman get into his confidence, and then Zubair, then he feels that okay, it's his day. They're not going to field, so let me just throw the Monty at everything. Becomes a dangerous proposition.
Just the psychological pressure on the fielding side being less when it comes to the number of playing in the field. But at the same time, this delivery was a little bit loser because it was a short pitch delivery.
I think maybe because he was bowling full, like 3-4 balls in dipper, so he thought maybe he wanted to surprise the batsman with a quick bumper.
But it got stuck and turned into a short pitch
because this
delivery.
wicket is not, it's a tired wicket, to be very honest. I mean, so many matches are being played on it day in, day out. I remember when these grounds inaugurated, I played a red ball match in the morning at 7. Trust me, I made 17 runs, but I'm proud of those 17 because I got twice hit on the helmet and twice hit on the body. It was it was like Perth. And Shinan is here, their key wicket taker, their master stroke wicket taker. Bowling to Lanka. Oh, that ball kept low. Shuja, it's not only about just the 7 guys. I don't think these are the regular 7 guys also. So this is also, you can feel that some of these guys lack a bit of match practice because they're not that agile in the field.
It's quite unfortunate that you have played such a great tournament. You have won all the matches. Tournament. You have come to this stage of the game where you are ready to go for this finale, and then you don't have those regular players out there, and you try to get any player who's available. that is a bit unfair. I'm feeling very poor for Sweihan. He's such a terrific bowler.
And
But
Umzamoul is a
no.
strong team. They've played good cricket. I mean, there's a reason they're in the
Sweihan,
finals.
yeah,
You
this
know?
time. See, and you see the gaps. This should not have been a single.
Because it's not a regular fielder.
And the
Yes.
gaps out there, so this will allow batsmen to go for easily singles, doubles. That would really give them momentum to go for fours and the sixes. But right now the score is 31, and we are only in the third hour. AB winning the toss and rightly deciding to bat first. So this is Desert T20 Season 1 finale between the Umzamoul fighters and Stallions.
I remember one match, Zubair, a long time ago, a similar sort of situation happened. The batting team had 11 players and the bowling team had 7 only. So the batting team scored 189 and still the guys with 7 won because one of the guys scored 120.
We even saw one of the matches here, Sweihan Stallions versus Leva, which Sweihan Stallions won by 1 run. They were shot by player, but it doesn't matter. But there is a psychological pressure when you're playing with less players.
It's coming towards us, towards the fine leg boundary. The keeper is trying it. I think it will stop. Yes, it's just stopped before the boundary. And relays the throw back in. Shuja, I think it's difficult also for some players who have not been given a go and then suddenly being told go in the final and field. You understand my point? So they're not match ready. So it's not only about 7. If you have 7 regular players, because I don't think this is their first choice keeper. Adnan, I don't, because Imtiaz usually
this
keeps
tells me
him.
a lot of things about the team.
Part-time keeper, but still, I think it was way away from it.
No, I'm not blaming him. I'm saying it's not fair on him also.
Yeah.
And in all important final, you just tell him put the pads on and keep. So
But the only advantage that right now Umzamoul has is that maybe psychologically they want to prove that they can still be a good team. And there's one more for down the leg side. Well, this is bound to happen. There are no fielders. Who's going to stop the ball?
you can see the lack of rhythm. There's no body language also, so it's
Plus
understandable.
when you have Usman Pandit, not taking any credit away from Usman Pandit and Adil Lankan, but then there are plenty of gaps. One ball slightly here and
absolutely.
there, that would definitely go
I
for
think
the
they would
runs.
definitely be putting a lot of pressure on Wasim. He's the guy from the Umzamoul side,
Starter
whom they would
is- yeah,
be
starter.
counting on for them to make this a match.
But how much we
Cricket
would
is a
want.
funny game. You never know. What
I
will
think
happen.
for me it's an 11 players game. Everyone
yes,
contributes. Everyone has a role and a responsibility to deliver. Right now, Sweihan, good ball onto the stumps, going for what this should not have been. In a normal day, this would not be a single. But then this
It's a
is
bit
what
of
happens.
lethargic.
But,
Zubair-
you can see it. Sweihan usually bowling terrifically, but he had, in his first over he given away 6 runs.
Look at his
as
body
an extra.
language. He's
Yeah,
not
because
looking.
yeah, exactly.
A
Because
bowler
they
is
know
a bowler is always.
they're not with their complete full strength.
See, you come to ball and you're always patted by your team players, by your captain. Go for it. 10 players are really behind you.
No,
But right
it's
now
not
you are
only
6
that.
only.
You know what? As a bowler, I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I don't bowl now. I used to bowl in my Jawani ke din. But when you're bowling, Shuja, and you're on the bowling mark, you know if I bowl a bad ball, I have a good fielder at you visualize these players. Okay, for example, Shuja is at fine leg, Zubair is at covers. You have that thing. Okay, this guy dives, this guy can take a catch. So when you have absolutely new faces on important key positions, as a bowler, you'll also think, what if he can catch? Will he dive? Will he not dive? So.
Talk about this fielding position. You got.
By the way, excuse me, let me cut you.
yeah.
Fantastic play yesterday, Shuja.
Oh,
we saw the
And
drives
what a
in swing.
We saw
In swings, yes, absolutely.
Well, that was. I
And
don't know.
he- He's the next
I
man.
am seriously considering him to be a part of Downtown Rebels now. We'll give him 10-11 matches and I think he's good to go.
A good ball, good ball. Well, that was Shuja 20 years ago.
No, you bowled well.
now-
And even our fellow Zubi Bhai, mashallah,
He
Murli
was a-
Dharan's action, tossing the ball up, so
Well,
it was
yesterday
good fun.
we got
But
to
did you
see-
guys have fun yesterday?
I think yesterday's exhibition
It was a
match
gem
was
of a
more
match.
exciting, more driven
Yes,
with passion
yes.
compared to whatever that is.
Yeah, but
But
anyway.
anyway, yesterday.
Yeah, it was very good. It was fun, but the only thing that we lack in was the fitness. Obviously, we are not active. We are not regularly playing, and that too in this hot weather.
Wallah, I had
When
so
you're
much
sweating.
fun.
Let's come to this match. Let's talk about the position. You got long on here. You got
Yeah, long on.
You
There's
got
nobody at mid wicket.
Long
There's
on.
nobody at
Yeah.
mid
Long on,
square.
mid off,
mid off, cover,
cover,
gut,
point,
And a deep third man.
deep third man.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Nobody extra
This
cover.
is-
Yeah,
Nobody square leg.
Wasim again.
Nobody at
straight
mid
ball.
wickets.
See how much accurate you have to be with your line and length when you are playing with 7 players out there.
He knows he
this is-
can't err even a millimeter on the
This
right
is such
side.
a shame. But Wasim being one of the terrific bowlers that
I
has
really
Even
like
the
it.
whole leg side is open.
He's a lovely guy, very humble and Very, very down to earth and a star player, you know.
So right now 41 for 1. We are in the 4th over. This does not look that great. Let's see. Wasim. Oh, that was straight onto the stumps. Good defensive stroke by Adil Lankar there. Wow. Yeah, Wasim thought this was so close.
I would like to see this delivery, you see.
Good delivery. Very
It was
good.
a wonderful delivery. Look at this delivery.
I think it moved away a bit.
Yeah, obviously that's why I'm playing it back, you see.
Lovely ball.
Came inside.
He came down, but at the same time he was not expecting that it will go away from
I
him.
can see some guys coming now of the team. Anyways, here is Wasim. Didn't get his run up. He didn't get his run up right.
So
that
what
time.
do you think will be the par score here for Umzamoul to defend or for Stallions to make, so that we can have some competitive game?
I think Shuja, judging by the start that they have, I think they should be looking at 190 plus.
Obviously, you know, with this strike rate, I would say they can easily cross 190 plus.
What would be a good defendable score here?
You know, if Umzamoul is at his own, complete full strength, then I think it will be a good match. If it's crossing even 190, because it's also a balance.
You have to understand,
strong
sometimes, you know,
team.
when you're in a weak... I remember a match, India versus South Africa. John T. Rose was playing on, I don't know, I think 31 of 60 balls. He was playing a rubbish innings. He got injured, Shuja, and then suddenly he started smashing. So when Umzamoul come to bat, they would know that, okay, there are a few batsmen short, so they have nothing to lose. Sometimes that can work in your favor.
Well, yeah, sometimes it can really
And they
work
have that.
in your
Wasim is a
favour,
good
but
batsman. Imtiaz is a good batsman. You know, Shinan plays well. So, and maybe some unsung hero like yesterday. You know, Shuja Kamli was an unsung hero yesterday.
And
Maybe
then
some
Zahid
unsung
finishing
hero.
the game with a
Zahid
boundary.
Yeah, absolutely.
imagine the finale, the pressure that you have, the nervous moments that will come, because everything that you have done in this tournament or the past 3 months is concluding today.
Yes.
That much of pressure can they really take?
Yes.
That is the key question. Right now, let's come back to the game. Wasim from the Villa Palace and ball into Usman Pandit. Comes straight to the ball. This was straight on the stumps, but good shot. Straight to the mid off, only 1 run.
Yeah, he was hanging in deep at the 30-yard circle, so there was an easy single. And
So we are 43 after 4 overs for no loss. Sweihan Stallions. Adil Lankar on 7.
to be honest, I think they scored a bit less, judging by the amount of fielders that were missing. They should have scored at least 10-15 more, because 443 is a normal T20 score.
Because there was a lot of complete leg side was free. You know, they could have easily dragged 4 boundaries from that.
But the pitch is also slow, very slow wicket, you know.
Coming back to the game, 4 hours gone, 43 for no loss. There's still 2 hours remaining in the first power play. drinks break out here. They want to
Ice.
get some because it is humid here. That is
Yeah,
definitely.
I already finished 2
It's
bottles.
not that easy. It's not that easy.
And we have
Trust
around
me.
14 viewers with us
Mashallah.
who has joined this
Why are
transmission.
there only 7 players?
So we welcome all of you
There
who
are
have joined us.
stories. There are stories. There is a web in the web, and there's another web in that web.
So I want to name these guys who are with us online. Shabir Butt, Adil Khan, Mudashir Shadad, Moma, Majid Manzoor, Abdul Majid Sheikh, Riaz Mahu, Uwais Mushtaq, Nikhil Dar, Iqbal Bas, Nikhil Dar, Javed Ahmad Shah, Afnan Qadir, Mattu Mushtaq, Pirzada Khalid Ibrahim, Anzar Ashraf, Amir Butt, Furqan Rasool, and Masood Ahmad. Welcome all of you.
Masood Ahmad is, by the way, he's the father of Usman Pandit.
MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum, Masood bhai. Good to see you live. He's like, we call him Masood Mamu because he's Mamu of my very dear friend Shahid Riaz.
MashaAllah.
Usman's father.
Amir Butt has a comment. He says, Zubair Ahmad Butt, why there are only 7 players playing for Umzamoul?
We
So
don't
for
know.
that you need to contact them.
I think that they are.
Shinan will continue, and he will be bowling the 5th over of this match. Shinan among the wickets. He has been star for his team. Can he deliver today? Can he break this partnership? Well, he has broken so many in this tournament. Can he do that today? Somehow we got what? Oh, we got few players out here. Yes. Yeah, Wasim coming back into the rhythm. This looks something different now. Yes. You can see the body language has changed suddenly for the
I think
Zamul
that
fighters.
is Umar. I think from Downtown Rebels and Faisal also from Downtown Rebels. Yes,
What do you mean Downtown Rebels?
my team.
Well, that was a good one.
So was it planned by him?
Yes, it was
You're
planned. by
going to
me.
bring in his
Come on,
players
come
in
on,
the
Umar,
final?
come on, Faisal.
You never
Come on,
know.
guys.
Shinan
Play
will
well.
be bowling to Usman Pandit. What can he do now? Come on, Shinan. Oh, straighter ball. One bounce back to Shinan.
Yeah, you
Usman.
can see the excitement in the commentary box from Dine.
Because you want a good game.
Yes,
You
I want my boys to
something
perform
very-
well, man.
Shinan this time straighter ball, straighter. See, this is the difference that can make.
Absolutely.
This was a run before in the first 4 hours. Now those have been curtailed down. Can Shinan get a wicket? Can he break this partnership?
Umar and
43.
Faisal are very, very capable batsmen, by the way. I'm not saying because they play in my club that they're very good batsmen.
Playing for Zamul.
Playing for Zamul. So they
In the
will
final today.
In final.
First time in the final, I believe.
Oh, straighter ball, straight to the man. Yes, 3 dot balls,
Have
back
they
to
played
back.
any match with them?
Suddenly.
With whom? Sorry, Zubair?
Have they played any matches with Umzamoul before?
No.
So they came in for the first time.
First time, yeah.
Were they on the bench?
No,
They were
they
on
were
bench?
selected, but they were not playing in the
Okay,
squad.
they were on the bench.
Yeah, they were.
Well, first time seeing Usman Pandit bit under pressure. 4 dot ball. Shinan again. This is down the leg side. This will be sent. Oh, let's see. Good
Good
fielding in the team.
Oh,
Adil is brilliant. effort
Fantastic
there
fielding.
in the deep and definitely saved 3 runs there.
I think Shuja, the addition of the 2 guys has
It
pushed
would-
the
it
spirit
definitely
up
would.
of the fielding and the team as well.
Because you would definitely keep.
Oh,
the-
I think they've changed the keeper, Shuja.
Yeah, they
Also,
changed the
Imtiaz
keeper,
is
yeah.
back as keeping now. I think they're back to full strength now. Shinan.
Oh,
And
this
this
was
time
not a
that's a
good
bad ball. And this is. Oh,
that
lovely
is
fielding
lovely
there.
fielding.
Fantastic fielding.
That
They
is-
seem to be charged up.
Yeah, that is a brilliant effort in the deep fine near the leg. Definitely saving runs.
Finally, confidence coming back in Umzamoul.
And look at that throw. A bullet throw.
Wow.
A
Who-
bullet throw.
Who was that? Can you get a name?
I
of
think
it?
Adnan. No, Adnan, I think.
Shinan.
The
Oh,
former-
bowled! Bowled by Shinan! In the block hole. That's the first blood drawn by the Zamul fighters against Stallions. 46-01. Adil Lankar back in the dugout after scoring just 10 runs.
Look at the excitement from the manager,
Absolutely.
from his
No,
from his team. Team member.
everything was a bit down. So a beautiful ball. But Adil was looking a bit out of touch today. He was not in the sorts today. So,
I think he was in a rush, so because he has to catch a flight.
and
but
I
yeah,
don't think he would mind that. But it's just that he was looking a bit out of sorts. And I don't think, to be very honest, they could capitalize the lesser fielders that much. They should have at least got, in my opinion, 15 to 20 runs more. Yes, I can see Faisal there. And yes, I can see Umar there as well. I know him from his stance. They're Shuja, very good batsmen, both of them. So Zamul it's not only Wasim now, so they have a decent batting lineup now. I mean, they can click, so they can play.
46 for 1.
I think somebody has
done. Last over.
I think somebody has to go and inform Sweihan.
Sweihan about what?
The next batsman, Sheikh Majaz, coming, who's in the form and in the nick after that semi-final against Kudra Daredevils. He single-handedly made Stallions to win that game. Can he perform today? Can he get some runs? Or can Umzamoul fighters get few more wickets here?
I don't think the power play is still finished because they took an early drinks break because it's very, very humid. So it's not even the power play. So I would say it's even Stevens right now.
Yeah, still last over of the first power play. Who will be bowling that over? That would be exciting to see. Wasim with Adil discussing where to get the fielders.
Well, we would like to ask our viewers who do they think that who is going to win this match, who's going to take this trophy home. Is it going to be Sweihan Stallions or Umzamoul? So we will be waiting for your comments here.
I think it's even Stevens right now. To be very honest, I don't think they could capitalize the lesser fielders that much. Because if you have only 6 or 7 guys, at least you should score, in my opinion, maybe 18 to 20 runs more than you usually target.
Well, a wicket here would
and
definitely
they're in trouble.
get the momentum back to Umzamoul, what they were
absolutely.
looking for.
No, they seem to be charged up now. So the body language, look at the fielding efforts. They saved, in my opinion, 6 runs already because of those 2 dives.
Yeah,
Obviously.
First bowling change. Adil has been brought into the attack. He's the, I think if I'm not wrong, he's a wicket.
Adil
He
Farooq.
has the maximum wickets in this tournament.
I don't know.
We
You
need,
can
to
check
get,
one
we,
out.
we need to get those facts correct. Let's see that. Adil Farooq, the first bowling change from the Villa, from the Palace, and he'll be bowling to Usman Pandit, who's playing on 30 from 18 balls with 4 fours and 1/6 strike rate of 166.
We have been joined by Shoaib Shahdad with this live transmission. Welcome all. Please share your comments and your thoughts about this match, the final between Umzamoul versus Sweihan Stallions. It's gonna be a great game. Now Umzamoul is back with their strength and they look very confident after taking the wicket of Adil Lanka.
I think no, it's not only that. Is that since the guys are 11 on the field, they seem to be charged up and the body language has gone up a notch, and there seems to be about 20 to 30% more energy and commitment, and the skill level has gone up as well. Those 2, I mean, boundary saves has literally charged the team up.
Suja, as we have now 2 more newcomers in this team, Omar and Faisal, so they have been given chance and we have to see how they're going to perform in this very important match.
Good shot.
Wonderfully driven in the extra
runs.
cover area for 4.
The ball was in the zone and in the range of Usman Pandit. He pounced on it straight towards the cover for 4 runs. Yeah, I think he has been asked to go with that delivery, but they have kept Shinan at the deep mid-wicket position so that he can go for that hook or pull shot, and maybe there is some chance of a catch there. So that's what Wasim is telling him. Adil Farooq wearing jersey number 99 on ready.
.99.
That's 50 up for the Stallions in the 6th over. Adil Farooq crossed the umpire, post to Usman. Oh, there was a bit of bounce straight to the fielder, no run.
Where's Butt at the covers? A wonderful fielding from him. There was a bit bounce in this delivery we've seen, which was missing in the early overs. Slowly Adil Farooq coming back with his pace from the Palace end. Usman Pandit on strike, and comes Adil Farooq from the Palace end, cross the umpire, bouncing to the outside off stump this time. Wonderful effort from Uwais Butt.
That was such a good stop there. Definitely to save runs for the team, but a diving effort, full body diving effort to save those precious runs. Yeah,
As you can
look at
see.
that effort. When you're playing the final, you got to be at the best of your rhythm, and that's what exactly they are showing here. Score 51 for 1. Now Sheikh Majaz on strike. He'll be facing the first delivery of this match.
So we have here a comment from Shoaib Shahdad. Usman is the key here. If he stays till the end, they will be able to mount a big total. Chasing a big total in the final will require very sensible chase, truly said. Right now, I think still Sweihan Stallion has an edge because they are the one who are playing first.
Oh, he was trying to go for that drive. Don't think that was a good shot. The first ball you are facing and you want to go for that shot. Lucky didn't get the edge. But the confidence that Sheikh Majaz right now has, that tells you he's in the stroke making. He can get the runs for the team. Can he do that? That's a big question.
But at the same time, you know, any delivery away from the body and you're facing at the first ball, I don't think that you should go for it. You should let it go to the keeper. What do you say with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what happens to this for Adil. And that's a beautiful Yorker. Actually, he played a bit across the line. That's why he missed it. Had he played it over extra, he would have easily connected it. Very good ball, tailing in at the block hole, given the full respect by Majaz. Shuja, this team seems to be a different team with in the first 2 overs, and suddenly you can see the dives are coming in, the body language is up. There are a lot of, you know, accolades coming in from they've already saved, in my opinion, at least 10 runs.
Absolutely.
This seems to be a different charged up team. Let's go for the finals, guys. Come on.
Adil Farooq coming, cross umpire, up a shot. Oh, there was a filter there, but he was just brought inside the circle, and that's 4 runs. Another 4, not good delivery, not maintaining his line and length there.
That was a gift, to be honest, because the field had just been brought in. So
I
that's
think
what
it was
Wasim
also
is
a bit
telling him.
slower delivery, which was picked nicely by Majaz and opening his inning with a beautiful boundary.
That's like gifting 6 runs away. As Shuja rightly said, there was no fielder there, and that's what Wasim seems to be a bit upset about, that we just brought the field in, so you know.
And
So the
Majaz
first-
picked up the space.
First power play comes to end, 55 for 1. Usman Pandit on 35 and Sheikh Majaz on 4.
Are they 11, Shuja, or are they still 10? Can you count? Because after reaching 40, my eyesight has become a bit weak. Are they still 10 or are they 11?
Zubair that.
Zubair is the young guy. Come on,
well,
man.
I'm counting. I'm counting.
You're
on
counting? I thought you already have it in your mind.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
they're
4,
they're
5,
full
6,
strength.
7, 8. No, they're still 10 only. They're still 10 only.
That. 4 on the off.
1, 2, 3,
5,
4,
6,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11. Bro, 11.
10, mate.
What is
Look
wrong
at
with you?
I'll tell you. Mid off,
Don't
mid on,
fall.
mid off.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper.
Okay.
At this
Oh,
fine
yes,
leg.
11, yes.
Extra
11.
cover, point,
You
pepper
won it.
point.
Good job.
Then
good job,
sweeper
Zubair.
cover. Then mid wicket and deep square leg.
Good job, Zubair.
11.
Amazing job. Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not a fielder, that's Naveed Siraj.
My God, it wasn't that difficult to count 11 before this exercise. Shinan bowling his last over. He has given 26 in his first 3. Can he deliver? Can he get one more? Oh, straighter ball, going for a run. This could be dangerous. Now, good running between the wickets. Bit of a fumble there by Was. Yes, 1 run allowed. Now, Sheikh Majaz will face Shinan.
We have been joined by Umzamoul Dariel, Umar Dariel and Aqib Mir. Viren Shoaib Shahdad has commented here. Best of luck to both the teams. We want
This will
more
be
comments
interesting
here.
contest. Time Shinan versus Sheikh Majaz. Shinan
Yeah,
comes
he's playing
straighter ball. That is a good bowling, but bit upset with his line. Yeah, this was a little bit towards the leg side.
To be honest, Shinan is playing from like 3-4 years now, but in my last match it was the first time I played him. He doesn't spin the ball much, it just stays low and he drifts the ball, I mean, a bit away from the right and in towards the left, guys. So he doesn't spin the ball
Why does
much.
he get difficult to pick?
He varies his length.
Oh my,
That's
that
exactly.
was so
That's what I was
close.
telling you. He varies his length very
I
nicely.
think he got 6 balls with 6 variations.
And he's got a very good arm ball. So he usually you get tapped on the back foot thinking that you can cut the ball. The ball hits the wicket and zoots through. So that's his mainly wicket taking delivery.
Shinan's last 3 balls of the spell. Shinan again. Oh, this is down the leg side. This will go for runs, but there's a deep square leg there. Only 1 run.
Is Imtiaz on keeping duties now? Yes, I think Imtiaz is.
We've been also joined by Saba Ashik in the meanwhile. We want more people to join us. We reached a viewership of 20. And
Yeah,
with this we would want
Shinan.
more comments.
Again down the leg side. Not controlling his line and length there. Yeah, not happy with that effort. That should have been definitely on the middle or the off.
They are a good. They have decent batting also now. To be honest, see, they have Wasim now. They have Imtiaz is back.
They were always a good side.
No, I'm saying with respect to today's
I'm
scenario.
not sure why did the confidence go suddenly in the final when you're coming in the final? That tells you have
Faisal
dominated
and
this
Umar are
tournament.
good players.
Replacing
Adnan is good.
Furqan and Farhan.
I don't know if they have they reached UAE yet, or are they still?
A champion
aboard?
team would never depend on one or two players. They will always go with that killing instinct. Down the leg side again, 1 run to end the over. That's the end of the spell of Sweihan. 4 hours, 31 runs and 1 wicket. Seeing him for the first time crossing that economy of 5. So we got 7 overs done. 59, 60 for 7. Current run rate of 8.57. Adnan Kojwari is the new bowler who has been brought into the attack now.
There's a suggestion from Nikhil Dar. They should bring Uwais, but really he's a good bowler. A good spinner.
Yeah,
Adnan, what is? I think he's a leg spinner.
Yes,
Khalid?
Uwais with the hat.
Adnan is a leg spinner. Off spin. His teammate just confirming that it's an off spinner.
Definitely Wasim would have some plan in his mind of bringing Adnan Kojwari. They're on screen for you, wearing jersey number 33, and he'll be bowling to Sheikh Usman. Usman is on strike. First ball comes. A good straighter ball. Straight to the man at cover. Dot ball to begin the over with. That's good. Good impression being given by Adnan Kojwari. He looks in the rhythm.
Shuja, I don't think Sweihan were able to utilize the lesser fielders, to be very honest. I think they should have already been 80-90 by now.
7 overs, 8th over. Straighter ball, straight onto him. Bit of misfield.
Zubair, can you please play the replay? He looks like a leg spinner, man. I don't know. Is he just? Let's look at his wrist action.
Allowed batsman to go for 1 run. 61
It is
for
a
1.
He bowled a leggy. That's what I'm saying. So he looks like bowling a leggy. Shuja, don't you think they're 20 runs short by where they should have
They
been,
should have
especially with only Umzamoul having 7 fielders?
Oh, straighter ball, good bowling. He is in the line and like he means business today. And that's why Wasim has brought him into the attack. This is down the leg side, but Sweihan is there only 1 run.
And we can see Naveed Siraj
Yeah,
walking
prayer.
like
Call for a prayer.
walking like Thor with his Leander on. We'll have a break time for Azan, and inshallah see you after the break.
Guys, this is Naveed Siraj, Daim Fazli and Suja Kamli joining for a small break of Adhan. We'll be back after Adhan.
8th over in progress. Adnan. Oh, going for a run. There's a fielder there. Yeah, good running between the wickets. By the time it was thrown, 1 run taken. 8th over in progress. Desert T20 League, the first final between Umzamoul and Stallions. Who will win today? Who will take the trophy?
And by the
that was appeal and gone! That is Sheikh Majaz losing the wicket, going for the big shot. Oh, that is stump. That is good stump by the wicketkeeper. He had the eye on the ball. Look, he's going for the shot. The foot is not there. And that was with some speed. He got that wicket. Whoa! That is Sheikh Majaz back in the dugout.
This is what happens to me on Sheikh Majaz's delivery yesterday. That's a repeat of it. In the meanwhile, we have been joined by Farhan Hussain Pare, Wasim Ahmed, Masood Jahangir. He's saying he's bowling flippers. I don't know who is he talking about.
Well,
and Farhan Wahid.
One more wicket down. That is Sheikh Majaz. Head down. Going back into the dugout. After scoring just 7 runs. That is one more wicket down for the Stallions. 63 for 2. Umzamoul back in the rhythm. The body language is different. They feel on the top of the world. The momentum is right now with the Umzamouls. Can they continue with the same momentum till the end of the game? We will see that. But right now the next batsman coming is Fazik.
I think Shuja, they are almost 30 runs short.
Right now?
Right now.
8 overs
Looking
gone.
at the strength of Umzamoul fighters, now I would say they're short by the runs. Unless they pick it up, unless they accelerate and improve in their current run rate, it's going to be very tough.
Adnan Gojwari, who was nowhere in the league, suddenly comes and really creates an impression. 1 over, just 3 runs and 1 wicket. That is the impact that you want to put if you have to put, and this is the right game for that impact. Who's next now? Who's the next bowler? That is Fazik is the next batsman with average of 25, but Usman Pandit is on strike now. Uwais Butt is the new bowler. Uwais Rashid.
52 matches, 37 wickets, 6.81 economy. The best is 3 wickets for 33.
Wow. This young team, this new team, they look certainly in the charge.
It's a good let's see how he's going to perform.
First ball
has been driven towards the mid wicket for a single.
Yes, can still Umzamoul get one more here? That would make this match interesting and amazing by any means of that business.
So Usman Pandit is 9 runs away from his half century.
Yeah, he's a lone fighter there for the Stallions today. Uwais, he'll be bowling to Fazik for the first time in this match. He'll be bowling from the Vilayat. Can he create some magic? Uwais comes, first ball, straighter. Whoa, a cut shot, but straight to the fielder at cover. No run. Today, one of them will be a champion. Other team will go home and enjoy and take rest till the season 2. Going for the shot. There's a fielder there. Shinan, only 1 run. Well. Current run rate is still 7.88. Projected score 153. Particularly after the fall of Sheikh Majaz there. That was good stopping by Imtiaz. He was really onto it. Within a fraction of a second, he got that.
He's got an eagle eye behind the wicket.
Amazing. Straighter ball in the gap. Wasim is there going for a run. Oh, yes, but good running between the wickets. Taking on Wasim, it tells you how quick they are between the wickets there. Uwais will continue. He bowling his 5th ball to Fazik now. Uwais comes, crosses. Straight to Wasim, bit of fumble there, 1 run taken, not good from Wasim. He's better than this. You got to stop those singles there inside the circle. Desert T20 League in the last phase, not only the last phase, today we will conclude it. Stallions now on 67 for 2. Uwais continues. Straighter ball. Will they go for the run? Going for the run. Yeah, good running between the wickets. Seeing the gap inside the circle, and that allows them to go for the runs.
Sweihan Stallions after 9 overs 68 for the loss of 2 wickets. Fazik not out at 2 after facing 3 deliveries. With him is Usman Pandit on 43 from 31 deliveries, and as of now has picked up 5 boundaries, 5 fours and 1 6. Usman will be on strike, 7 runs away from his half century.
I think Usman is the key here. Imagine Umzamoul getting the wicket of Usman. That would definitely put Stallions on the back foot. But that's the beauty of this Adnan, he's being unreadable today. Not sure where he was before. Adnan Gojwari wearing jersey number 33, delivering for his team and the captain in the big game today. Can he continue with the same momentum? Can he continue with the same rhythm? Comes. Straighter ball, yes, that is good bowling. Good bowling, not allowing Usman to open the arms. Even though it went for the run, but that is straight good bowling. Straight onto the stumps. What do you make of the action of Adnan Gojwari there?
He's got a good arm, got a good bowling action. And we have seen leg spinners dominating in this pitch. If we talk about Masroor Jahangir, he was brilliant. Then Majid Sheikh in one match has taken 3
Flighty
wickets.
delivery, straight to the man and long on. Shinan there, only 1 run. Fazik Edis to the score.
By the way, we were talking about Majid Sheikh yesterday. He played brilliantly. A brilliant knock of 104,
for the first
not
time.
out, unbeaten.
Yesterday was the first time I saw Majid Sheikh playing, and that was really good.
And you
The
look at the
shots.
humongous 6s.
That was amazing, amazing stuff.
Way into the second round, oval 2.
Coming back into the game, they let it go, wide call, and rightly so. 2 more down the offside.
In the meantime, we have been joined by Visal Chatti and Mudassir Shahzad saying Adnan is a very good bowler. Wonder why he was never used by Captain Farhan Waheed. Mr. Sohail Zaki is
Cut
also
shot.
joined.
Straight to the cover, no run. Point. Yeah, we got gully, we got point, we got cover, we got extra cover. Long on, long off, mid wicket, deep square leg. Fielders have been placed there for Adnan. Adnan again to Usman Pandit. Comes straight to the ball, good ball, but good running between the wickets inside the circle. By the time it was fielded, 1 run taken. Score now moving to 72 for 2. This is 10th over. Adnan again. Oh, beaten! That was B.O. Fazik's heart would have been in his mouth for a second. What a delivery by Adnan Gojwari here. Where was he before?
No, he's been variation. You see, every delivery is different. This time outside off stump, beaten.
And look at the confidence
Adnan.
of this boy coming and playing in the final. And look what he's doing. He's a magician today. Adnan playing in the final. Wow.
So Umar in the meantime is saying, come on. So we want more and more guys to come and join here in this beautiful match happening between Umzamoul fighters and Sweihan Stallions. It's the final, guys. There are more and more comments here to be shared among us. Who is going to win today and take the trophy home?
Last ball of the 10th over. Something with the stumps. Umpire has now come to put the bails there. Suddenly the momentum and the body rhythm of Umzamoul is really at the top of the sky. Adnan again comes, going for the shot. This could be catch. Going for the shot. Shinan and Wasim. Who will take it? Who will take it? Oh, dropped! 1 bounce dropped by Shinan. I don't believe this. This would have been taken by anyone, but dropped by Shinan. That makes me feel so bad. He's such a good fielder, and he's definitely better than this.
It was way deep in the air.
He had
was
to
under
cover,
the deliver, but could not.
well, he had to cover a lot of ground, and he did that. But somehow 1 bounce down comes from his hand. It's not that easy, it's humid here, but this should have been taken. Nevertheless, Fazik survives. Well, imagine Adnan Gojwari really making some impression here today.
So if you look at the shot again, it was too much high in the air, and he got ample time of.
Why did the ball come from the bat or not in the zone? Yeah, this was from the tip or the corner of that bat. It was in the air, swirling, 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 and suddenly you saw a player coming and dropped there.
It should have been an easy pick by Sweihan, but because he made the ground, he was under the delivery, but he could not.
Well, that's the pressure of final. That's what final can do to you. It brings luck for few, and it doesn't bring for few others.
To be honest, it just bobbed out at the last one. His elbows crashed to the ground and it just bobbed out. So
sweaty hand,
lucky.
Humid.
No, it's not that. This ball is a bit hard, you know, when you feel to it, especially when it's a semi-old ball. So it's not easy. And it went a mile up in the air as well. And he caught it, but the moment his elbows landed on the ground, it just bobbed out. To be honest, I think Sweihan are, according to me, 20-25 runs short of what they should be right now.
That's what I was telling Suja when they were in 8th over, that they're short by 20-30 runs.
So they had 40 already in 3, I guess, 41 in 3.
So half of the innings is done, 70 through for 2. Who's the next ball? Uwas. Oh, this was not a good ball, not a good ball. In the leg side, sent for 4, yeah. Saying sorry to the captain, he understands that.
That was beautifully picked by Fazik and thrown towards the square leg region and picked up this beautiful boundary. And seeing the replay, one bounce into the fence.
Uwas Rashid bowling from the Villa, and he will be bowling to Fazik now. Oh, this was a good ball, straighter onto the stumps, not coming on the bat as Fazik would like or allow it.
Because it's keeping the ball low, so it becomes very difficult for a batter to hit it.
Straighter shot again. Sweihan is there. Will he be able to stop it? No, the ball wins the race. One more 4.
This time beautifully driven towards the cow corner region for 4. Meanwhile, we have been joined by Danish Mirza. Welcome all. Please write your comments about this match.
Fazik showing his class and the temperament in the final of Desert T20 League. Score now 81 for 2, and Fazik now on 12 from 9 with 2 fours. Strike rate of 133. That is good.
Well, they need to accelerate because it was getting a bit too lethargic for them in batting. 2 boundaries in this over. Uwas again, and this time he's been driven to the long off region.
Yes, Uwas would be under pressure a little bit after those back-to-back fours from the wood of Fazik.
They need to accelerate. I still think they're about 20-25 short, but as it's a final, so maybe they just want to take it steady. Oh, that's a good ball. Well played by Usman. Equally well played, but very well bowled.
Well judged because it kept low. Like I said, I see many of these deliveries keeping low from Sweihan and yet again by Uwas. It's not that easy to, pick these deliveries.
As I said, it's become a bit tired this wicket because of so much constant cricket on it, day in, day out. Morning, evening, nights and afternoons. So Uwas again. That was a bit of a spongy bounce. It looks like a two-paced wicket. Some balls are stopping and holding up. That's why Fazik couldn't get any timing going. I probably think till over number 15 they would still play on merit and then look to go hard in the last 5. Judging by Umzamoul only had 7 players for the first 4-5 overs. I think Sweihan Stallions missed a trick there. They should have at least got 20 more than what they had.
Definitely, of course. The leg side was open. What did AB say in the toss time? What was the reason for him to choose the bat?
I asked him the same thing. He said it's a final because in some matches, after winning the toss, he opted to chase because it's an all-important final, and in cricket there's an age-old saying that in a final put runs on the board. So he said he wants to put 180 on the board and put scoreboard pressure because in final a 180 is equal to 190 or 200 just because it's a final. That's it.
So we still have 9 overs left for this inning.
But I still think they missed a big trick in the first 4 by not getting extra
Well
runs.
said. We all agree with you. We were also talking about the same time. Right now we are 83 for 2 Sweihan Stallions after 11 over. So we are 9 overs we have 9 overs for this inning, so they have to make more and more runs to build the pressure.
Zuba, sometimes what happens is that some new faces reveal themselves. Look at Adnan Gojwari. First time I'm seeing him bowl, and mashallah, he's very impressive. And it's a final. So I knew him by name, but I hadn't seen him bowl. And the captain is showing so much confidence. He's giving him a constant, regular overs, and he's bowling really well. Can you tell me his
2
stats?
overs, 8 runs and 1 wicket.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. He has been the brilliant bowler today as of now.
Whose wicket did he get? Majaz stump? Was that by him?
Majaz.
Okay.
Sheikh Majaz.
Prized wicket.
But I think when you're keeping yourself on the basics, these things will definitely turn in your
Yeah,
favors.
look at him. He's just running in smoothly and just releasing on a decent line and length. He's not experimenting too much.
And his variation in the deliveries are
In the leg side, in the gaps, the filter, they are going for 1. Will they go for 2? Yeah, they had taken the chase, going for 2 runs. Good throw, but batsman completed 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. Fazik is really running like a lion on the field today. Yeah, he understands the importance of this game. He knows today is the day to do everything.
so, like we were saying, if you're bowling according to your fielding, the results is going to definitely be fruitful for you.
And he's rushing through. He's not letting the batsman settle down as well. He wants to finish his quota quickly.
Adnan
And
again down the leg.
That's a big appeal!
Oh,
It's down the leg. It was very
that was
down the
close.
leg.
That was close.
Oh, it was now down the leg.
That was
definitely.
close, Zuba. I think that was close.
Look at the replay.
I think that was close, Zuba.
Fazik survives again.
That was close. Maybe just
It was too much on the leg side. Coming. Shot. Oh, 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounces to Sweihan. 1 run. Fazik is not getting the timing.
He's really impressed me, Adnan. Mashallah, he's bowling well.
Where was he kept? Maybe he was kept for this final, the trump card.
This is
For
what
Umzamoul.
happens, some
You
people.
never-
come in.
Yes, go ahead.
'87 for 2. We are in the 12th over. It is definitely humid here, but it's so exciting to be on the ground and to witness this final of Desert T20 League between Umzamoul and Stallions.
They're
Right
saying
now.
that it's a blunder from the umpire, but it looked a bit, maybe it was 50-50
See
maybe.
the opinions.
When
Zubair,
any of the
we're-
delivery
we're-
is tapping on the leg stump, it can be a 50-50.
But I think it was
Yeah.
more close than it looked.
So it was like I said, it's 50-50 decision. It can go out of the
Adnan
leg stump.
to
It can-
Usman comes. Oh, straighter ball. Good bowling. Is he bowling leg spin or is he off spin? I'm a bit confused about
I
it.
told you in the start,
It is not off spin.
he's bowling the occasional away one as well, leg spin as well.
Yeah, he's not that
And he
off spinner
seems
that
to
you
be,
think
because
of.
he plays regularly in a team as well, he seems to be in rhythm and he's not perplexed by it's a final. Look at him, he's very casually doing a fantastic job for his team.
Adnan
He's
again.
again. And this
Straighter
could be a
ball.
catch!
Oh no, 1 bounce. Lucky for Fazik. 1 bounce to Adil Farooq there, who was waiting, was kept for the same shot there. Oh, 1 more over done.
Zubair, this tells me one thing, it's not going to be an easy wicket to score in the middle overs.
Yes.
Because they're not getting the timing. So I think AB needs to accelerate.
We have comments here. Osman Trambo says seems
Yeah,
like
I already
blunder by the
addressed
umpire. I think that was hitting the leg stump. We also
Yeah, it was a bit
agree with the
close.
same,
It was a
but
bit
it was
close.
like I said, 50-50
Yeah, it was
decision
a
by
bit, but it was
the umpire.
closer than what I
Zubair,
Because
initially
it's
thought.
against our angle.
No, Zubair
For us, it
concluded-
looks
no,
like
no,
it
no,
was
no,
going
hang on,
outside
hang
the
on, Zubair. You concluded it was down the leg side.
Yes,
No,
he
no,
said
I said
no.
it was off-
Time
it
said
tapped
no, it was
on
very
leg stump.
close. So where do you stand now?
I'm saying it got tapped on the leg stump. It can go anywhere. It can go outside the leg because there will be variation of the deliveries as well.
Really?
It was 50-50.
No, Zubair.
You're changing.
You're changing your
Look at
stance.
the angle you are sitting.
After the replay, he's changing his stance. No, Zubair.
No, look at the angle we are. We are not. We don't have a straight angle.
Yeah, but we're almost. But it looked. I mean, if he would have given it out, I would not have said it's a harsh decision.
You don't have a straight angle.
Yeah,
you cannot
yeah.
judge from here.
No, I mean, judging by
But your confidence told He told me that you are confident that this was going down the leg side.
It could happen.
I mean, had he given it
That's why
out,
I
I don't
said
think
50-50.
I
I
don't
said
think
50-50.
I would have
Well, there are
complained.
agreements and disagreements in the box also. Imagine. That's good. But that's a good.
You know
that's a
what
good
happened
one,
in
yes,
this tournament?
yeah.
In
The
one,
only reason why I said 50-50 because we don't have a right angle to judge on.
you know, Shuja, what happened to me? I was given wrong help. I would not name the opponents. So the umpire tells me after 3 matches, he calls me, said, "I want to speak to you." I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "What for?" He said, before 3 matches, I gave you wrong LBW. I said, "You can't stick a knife into my heart and then tell me, you know."
Khalid Ahad is the new bowling change. Well, he bowled yesterday also. He bowled decently. Let's see if he can.
Now he tosses the ball up, and Fazik, knowing he will definitely try to take him over cow corner or even, downtown, as you say, long off, long on.
Yeah, we haven't seen any downtown today. Or did we?
We will have in this over either a catch or a downtown.
Khalid Ahad to Fazik comes first ball. Let it go
Up
wide.
down, way out of the tramp line.
This is not the
wide.
Khalid we saw yesterday. He was
No.
tossing the ball yesterday, and today he's.
Khalid Ahad is playing the first game today. He was on the bench continuously. Or down the leg side. Not good ball. But there's a fielder there. Only one run.
Omar feels it well. Good on you, boy. Good on you.
Does he play for downtown?
Of course. Why do you think I'm excited?
I got it, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very good. What I like about him, forget his cricket, he's a very well-mannered boy. You don't get to say that about many Kashmiris here, but he's a well-mannered boy. A really, really well-mannered boy.
I didn't hear that. Khalid.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Zubair, I think the ball is becoming old. They're not finding it easy to hit those big shots and get.
It's
the
not that
shot.
easy to play.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not that easy to play.
It's not carrying well.
It's stopping in the wicket also.
Usman Pandit is still on 48. Fazik now on
49.
18 from
It's
16.
been a long time since he's been struggling to
Khalid.
make 50.
Oh,
Again,
see,
it's
not
stopping in the wicket.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy to hit the semi-old ball, for runs. They need some,
Now looking at the pitch and looking the ball is not coming on the bat. What do you think of AB's decision of going for the...
I think today AB is gonna rock on this pitch.
Really?
Yeah, it's his type.
I
of
think
way.
he's gonna do well. on this
I'll tell you, Zuba, I'll tell you one thing. See, judging by let's say if I'm a Umzamoul player and I went on the field with 7 players, obviously your confidence is low and you think, maybe we are, 70% already out of the match. But look at the situation now. It's the final. They have their
Strong
11
comeback,
guys, and I think that they've done well, to be
that's
honest.
50
That's
for
50
Usman
for
Pandit.
Usman Pandit.
Well played, Usman.
Congratulations.
50 in the final.
I will again say, Shuja, they missed a trick in the first 4 over Sweihan Stallions.
Let's see if it will haunt them or they will continue with that. Khalid to Fazik comes. Oh, he was trying to go for the shot but beaten.
Told you he will go for a downtown.
And in the meanwhile, Masood Jahangir is saying Khalid will be expensive. So far, he has given how many runs?
6 runs.
No, he's
6
bowled
runs.
well.
He's bowled decently.
As long
He's
as he-
going to be expensive, means future.
Knowing Fazik, he will try to take him on for at least one big shot. And
Down the
almost
leg
had
side,
it there.
in the gap, there's a fielder there, the chase is on, good fielding in the gap, going for 1, will they go for 2? No, good throw,
Lovely
good
throw,
arm.
lovely throw, good.
So
I
yeah,
think
I would also add on here, they are also missing their own one more bowler, Bilal. It was pretty impressive.
Oh, they missing a lot of
First
players.
innings.
Bilal
No,
is
but
missing,
Billy,
Imtiaz
I think
Buzriyal is
Billy,
not-
I think already left for Kashmir like 2 weeks ago.
Imtiaz Buzriyal is not here. That
Imi
Suhail
Bhai also
Zaki is
left.
not here.
Suhail Bhai is mashallah on
So,
Hajj. May Allah accept his
lot
Hajj.
of
That is what I've been
players.
told. So he's
But
no
still-
longer Suhail. He's Hujjaj now, mashallah.
He's also joined.
He's watching. He's watching.
So despite all these players not playing, but Umzamoul putting up a show,
No,
a
there is-
decent show, I must tell you.
No, they're
This
strong
is not
team.
that easy. So
Strong
Adnan Kojwari will continue. He will bowl his 4th over.
I will again tell you, Shuja, the psychological impact of Umzamoul would be very high, because going with 7 players in a final, low on energy, you think that the match is gone. Then to come back after those 2 brilliant stops, you know that okay, you were expected to lose, you were expected to fare badly, not because you're a bad team, but because of the situation. Only 7 guys, and now here you are with the upper hand.
Well, that's always a probability in the T20 final when you come as underdogs.
Absolutely.
And then you
Absolutely.
always have nothing to lose, and then you
Absolutely.
go with the form, with the nick, take wickets here, go for some quick run-outs, and that really gives you an edge. Right now, Adnan.
This is last
Fazik.
over, I think.
Up his shot! Shinan is here. Will he be able to hold it? Yes, this
Oh,
time he holds it.
beautiful catch.
That is wicket. That is Fazik is out now. One more wicket down. Shinan being such a good fielder, he had to dive almost. But a good catch in the deep. That's one more wicket down. Fazik good catch under pressure.
Fazik scored how much, Shuja? 19?
From 17 balls with 2 fours. Strike rate of 1-1-1.
They need an X factor innings right now. They need a cameo from someone, you know, like a 12 ball 25
I think Mujib will be playing that cameo. He has the
who else? They have Mujib, they have Adil Shah. Who else is there? AB and can you check the
OG.
squad please? OG. No, I mean big hitters.
Big hitters, I think Mujib has to play.
OG can also use the long handle. It's not that he can't use the long handle,
Baba,
but
Suhail Khaki,
Suhail Khaki can play also.
Adil Shah.
I don't know. I've never seen Khaki bat, so I have no idea.
I don't think OG is playing today. Is he?
I don't think he's in the play 11 today. No, he's not.
Is that Mujib coming on to bat?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Mujibur Rahman.
Yeah, he hits well through the covers, hits well straight down the ground, hits well through cow corner. But as you can see, the body language of Umzamoul is at a different level right now. Again, Shuja, I know I'm speaking like a broken record. Is the first 4 overs, you know, that they should have capitalized. Is the first 4 overs they should have capitalized. I know 40 for no loss is not a bad score, but with only 7 guys in the field, they should have scored at least 20 more.
14th over and Adnan Gojwari taking one more wicket. Well, Adnan Gojwari, he is in the form and he is in the nick today.
Is this 4th over?
Yeah, this is his final over, the last over of his spell. He'll be bowling to Mujib now. Mujib, who had just come on the crease after the wicket of Fazik. Adnan comes, crosses the straighter ball, was trying to play down the leg side, but now Wasim is there. Good dot ball. Dot ball to that was onto the pads. He was trying to go to the leg side but missed it completely. Look at the action replay. Where was ball dipping? Why did it dip? Bit of a turn there. Yes, he completely lost it. So that will be Usman Pandit on strike now. He's playing on 50. He's the only one who's holding for the Stallions today. Adnan, straighter ball, straight to Wasim. Oh, good bowling, good bowling. Yes, he's bringing a lot of pressure on the Stallions today. I don't think they did homework for Adnan.
Brilliant.
Completely. They didn't. This was not in the syllabus.
Out of syllabus.
Yeah. Adnan again. Straighter ball. Going for a run. Will they go for a run? Yes, this time. In the gap towards the leg side. By the time it was fielded by Wasim, 1 run taken.
I think Shuja, they need to go big now.
Where will they go? The ball is not coming on the zone.
They need to go for the runs.
You have to go for the risky shots. Will they do that? Adnan, last ball. Straight to Wasim. Going for 1. This is in the deep mid wicket. Only 1 run to end the over. What a spell from Adnan. 4 overs, 17 runs, 2 wickets. That is
absolutely
superb.
Shuja, I again tell you, in tug of war, you know, when you're pulling from both sides and you think that okay, you'll never win, but if you grasp, you know, inch by inch, then you have that psychological impact that we were not supposed to be here. That's a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, that's the definition of underdogs.
Judging by the start of the game, Umzamoul was out in their body language. Look at the first over of Shinan, he was nowhere. Suddenly they bounced back, and this is a very dangerous proposition psychologically for a team. Okay, we were not supposed to be in this good situation, now we are, let's not let it go. So that is one thing where I think Sweihan, you know, missed a trick.
14 overs gone, 99 for 3. Khalid Ahad, he'll be bowling his second over. He has given 7 runs in his first. How much can they score? Current run rate 7.07. Imagine, projected score has gone down from 180 to 141 now. The loss of 40 runs, that is huge.
I told you they missed a trick. I again will say, like a broken record, first 4 overs they didn't capitalize.
Khalid Ahad, straight to the Mujib, up his shot. Straight to the fielder. Shinan? Is he Shinan?
You know what, Shuja? These type of bowlers who give semi-old balls loop, the most difficult bowlers to hit, because you need all strength. You can't time him for a 6, and that's where the catchers come in. So don't be surprised if he takes 2-3 quick wickets, Khalid, because A, they need to go for the runs, and they know this is the ball that goes above the eye line, so they would want to target him. It can either backfire or they will get
down the leg side.
that's
Not a good delivery.
ball.
Not a good delivery.
That's
4
a bad
runs.
ball. That's a bad ball.
Yeah, bowling this delivery to Usman Pandit is asking for punishment.
That's a gift.
Yes, Wasim going to him. I think he's struggling with his line and length there. You got to be with a basic. Go with the basic bowling that you have. Don't do any experiments, because you already are in a good position. The momentum is with you. Don't let it go, particularly of these poor deliveries.
Khalid again would try to probably give the ball a bit of flight outside the off stump, above the eye line, and then try to induce a full stroke. Current run rate is 7.26, which is a bit slow. Again, the start that they got, they should have capitalized. Let's see if Khalid can make amends. And that's a beautiful ball, but missed by the keeper. You don't see that usually, Imtiaz, missing such a straightforward ball. That's again additional 2 runs, fielded by Faisal, wearing jersey number 87. Good throw by him.
You don't see that usually in Imtiaz, missing.
Now the question is, will Usman try to press the accelerator, or would he still want to play the anchor role and finish the 20 overs and let the hitting be done on the other side? There is Khalid again. Tosses the ball up. Oh, and he almost had him. That was an inside edge. As I was saying, it's not easy to hit this semi-new ball,
Look at this delivery.
There is Khalid again.
Yeah, it's a good ball, very good ball.
Tosses the ball up.
Again,
And he almost
I
had
think this is
him.
the third time we
That
see
was
this
an
coming
inside
from
edge.
Usman Pandit. He's not able to capitalize.
Again, Khalid. This time, again on the leg side, but this time it's just flicked for a run. Fielded by Omar at fine leg. Relays the throw in.
We need boundaries. In order to make it a big event, Sweihan still has to accelerate.
Yeah, or maybe it could be one of those thrilling,
One of these
low-scoring
guys, yeah,
finals.
one of these guys have to.
Oh, that's a good ball. Drifting away.
Beautiful delivery to
Can you
finish
give me
off the-
Khalid's statistics right now?
Overs, 15
Fantastic
runs,
bowling.
no wicket, 7.5.
So these guys have, Adnan Gojwari and Khalid have bowled 6 overs and only given 32 runs and taken 2 wickets. And that in a final.
Away.
That should tell you the nature of the pitch. But there's one advantage that Umzamoul has as per the playing conditions. They would know exactly what to get. So that time then you can strategize accordingly, that go big early and reduce the gap. Because right now it's looking very difficult, Zubair, for them to get away. And Wasim is doing good by letting his slow bowlers bowl.
And we are just now only 30 balls away from this inning to conclude, and they have a long way to.
I think
go in order to make it a big event.
Pacer is back in the attack.
But I would also say a final with a low-scoring game. I would say it is always being an interesting contest.
Yeah, but to be very honest, see, if it's an okie dokie score, let's say in the range of like 150. You would ideally tell your opposition that go berserk in the first 6 and try to finish the match early, because if the power play goes in favor of Umzamoul in a score of 150 to 155, then they can easily knock it around, and then the pressure would be on Sweihan Stallions. But then again, it's a final, and cricket is a game that can make you look like an idiot. The best commentary and the best commentators in the world, sometimes you can't predict anything about cricket. You
And
can just,
especially when it comes to T20 format.
yes, you can just visualize from your experience. So
But at the same time, I would like to add on here, Khaki has been in the form, a brilliant form.
yeah, but maybe
brilliant
they'll, maybe
performance in the knockout.
maybe they'll have a strategy of play him out. It
let's-
all depends upon the score and the particular situation.
But we have seen spinners here dominating.
Yeah, in
this
the middle
match.
overs. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if AB opens himself and early wickets. If they lose early wickets, then it will be match on. But if they get off to a flying start, then it might be a bit tricky.
And they have 2 spinners. AB and Abid Baba is very good spinner. off spin.
Abid is in the playing 11
Abid is
today?
in the play 11.
Oh, okay. Even
So
OG
it's not
can
gonna
be a handful.
OG is not in the playing 11 today, but
No, he is. Too bad.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
Mr. OG. Oh, sorry.
Because I've seen if a ball is stopping on a wicket, OG can be a very
Because
tricky
somebody
customer.
said OG is not in.
No,
the
he's
just
playing.
because it's very close, it looks like M or OG, so we couldn't figure it.
Oh, that's Adil Farooq. That's a quick single. Usman is also not looking to hit those big shots yet. He's just.
I'm really surprised. He has
what's
spent
his-
a lot of time. He's been on the crease.
Maybe because it's
He
not
should
that
accelerate.
type of wicket, Zubair. That's the
Could
reason,
be.
maybe.
It's not that easy because for a player like Usman Pandit not being able to pick up shots.
I think maybe
It's
Mujib
gonna
has
be
been
very tough for others as well.
Mujib has been told to go for it, and because they just have like
One of these guys has to play a cameo.
Usman is already set. I think Mujib has to probably step on it a bit. He hits well straight down the ground and over extra. So let's see. In comes Adil, bowls to Mujib, and as I was saying, he hits well straight down the ground. It could be a catch, but as I said, because of the slowness of the wicket, it's not coming onto the bat, and he almost skied it straight to Khalid Ahad, who made a wonderful effort, but was just beyond the reach.
And as
It's
I
not
was
looking
saying,
easy to hit
That's what I'm saying,
because of the
yes.
slowness.
could be a
He
catch.
came down the track, attempted a well. It
As I
was
said,
well.
because of the slow-
I think he
And
middled
it
it well.
hardly crossed the 30-yard circle.
Hardly caught 30 odd yards. So
It's not a good sign for batters. That
it was
is the
lucky
reason.
then Adil Khalid could not come under it. Otherwise, it would
Yeah,
have
it was
been another
but he
loss.
made a good effort though. Comes Adil again.
To
This time to
Usman.
Usman. Slower ball. Has been whacked
Pick
down
a
the ground.
beautiful-
A beautiful shot.
A brilliant boundary from Usman Pandit.
Adil again. To start this one. Slower ball.
These kind of boundaries.
I
are
think he was
great.
waiting for it
Beautiful.
because he was on the back foot. He was waiting for the slower ball. The moment it landed, he just accelerated through the line.
He covered the line and picked it up nicely.
So straight as an arrow, no chance for long off or long on.
आदिल फारूक पैलेस एंड से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं अभी तक 6 रन दिए हैं 3 गेंदों में इस बार अगली गेंद के साथ उस्मान को इस बार फिर से उठा दिया हवा में गेंद नीचे फील्डर क्या पहुंच पाएंगे नहीं ये पहला छक्का इस इनिंग का उस्मान पंडित के बल्ले से लगता हुआ कव कॉर्नर से बाहर 6 रन के लिए
दिए हैं 3 गेंदों में
ये देखिए आप रिप्ले हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे
उस्मान को इस बार फिर
Beautiful
से उठा
pick up
दिया
by
हवा में
Usman
गेंद
Pandit.
No, it's
नीचे
not the first,
फील्डर
it's the
क्या
second.
पहुंच पाएंगे नहीं
जगह
ये पहला छक्का
उस्मान पंडित के बल्ले से दूसरा छक्का
Innings का भी दूसरा छक्का.
और इनिंग्स का भी दूसरा छक्का
I think he utilized the pace there. In drift था तो wrist पे
देखिए,
इन्होंने.
मैंने आपको इससे पहले भी कह रहा था कि ये लाइन को कवर करें उसके बाद लाइन को पिक करना
I think they should go with slow
Yeah.
balls, slower bowlers only. I think pacers is not going to work on the. जितना मेरे हिसाब से इस wicket पे आप जितना additional pace देंगे, it is more easier for
वही
the
हमने
batsman.
देखा यहाँ पे बॉल रुक के आ रही है
Absolutely. So go with your orthodox slow bowlers.
अगली गेंद इस बार
Oh,
फिर
it's a
से
well bowled,
बाहर आ
well
गए थे
Well bowled. Good comeback.
जी पॉइंट की जानिब इसको कट किया 1 रन के लिए उस्मान नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे
So
रहेंगे
they're almost 120 now with 4 overs left, right?
120 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पे आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की 16वें ओवर की आखिरी गेंद
So they have 4 overs after this, right?
और
So 24 balls, let's say they get 35 again. So it should be a par score around 155 unless somebody
मुजीब
plays a
स्ट्राइक
cameo.
पे
Oh,
ब्यूटीफुल शॉट स्वीपर कवर वहां पे मौजूद अच्छी फील्डिंग और इस दौरान ब्यूटीफुल रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स 2 रन चुराए खूबसूरत रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स मुजीब और उस्मान पंडित के बीच में
beautiful shot.
As you can see Umar on the screen bending down, picking up the ball, and before he relays the throw back in, the batsman crossed for a double. Last 4 overs, 122 for 3. Very, very important junction of the match here. If Sweihan Stallions can accelerate in these 4, and I know it's easier said than done, maybe get about 45, 46 and reach that par score of 160. I would still say they are 20-30 short, but
बिल्कुल
especially again I'm repeating the same thing a million times, they could not capitalize the initial let's say absence of some fielders on the ground.
They could
4
not pick the
overs
gaps.
40. No, I don't think they were aggressive enough in the power play.
they could not pick up the gaps
They were
the
just
entire
playing
leg side
casually,
was
yes.
open
They were a bit too
they could
casual.
yeah
Because in that situation, Umzamoul was already under the pressure. Had they had a good power play, let's say 6 overs 80, I don't think Umzamoul would have psychologically been made to have a comeback. They made a comeback that psychologically lifted up the team, and then after that, they've been able to control the match very well. But it's cricket again, you never know. A few lusty hits from Usman Pandit and Mujib in the end, and the score of 150 can easily go to 170, 175.
जी इसी बीच वसीम गेंदबाजी के लिए आए हैं सीरियन से 17 ओवर वो खुद डालेंगे, कप्तान है आज इस फाइनल में.
I would still think slower bowlers would be a better choice, unless you can bowl very very accurately.
बिल्कुल. थोड़ा यहाँ पे मशवरा इम्तियाज खान और कप्तान वसीम के बीच. आखिरी 4 ओवर पहले इनिंग की. स्वेहान स्टेलियंस 122 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पे. जो 20 गेंदें, वो देखना होगा कितने रन बटोर पाती हैं स्वेहान स्टेलियंस की टीम. 7 विकेटें मौजूद स्वेहान स्टेलियंस के पास, और अब क्रीज में मौजूद सेट बैट्समैन उस्मान पंडित 70 रन बना के नाबाद स्ट्राइक पे रहेंगे. नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे उनका साथ निभा रहे हैं मुजीबुर रहमान 6 रन बना के नाबाद 7 गेंदों में. कप्तान वसीम मंजूर भट्ट अपना तीसरा ओवर लेके सीरियन से पहली गेंद, और इस बार मिड विकेट की जानिब खेला उस्मान ने. 1 ही रन मिलेगा क्योंकि प्रोटेक्शन वहाँ पे मौजूद थी आदिल फारूक की शक्ल में. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रन स्वेहान स्टेलियंस को बनाने होंगे इन 4 ओवर्स में, ये मैच फाइटिंग मैच बनाने के लिए. बार वसीम की इस गेंद को कलाइयों का इस्तेमाल करके मोड़ा है स्क्वायर लेग की जानिब, जहाँ गेंद उमर द्वारा फील्ड हुई. 1 रन ले सकते थे मुजीब, 1 रन मुकम्मल किया. वसीम जायजा ले रहे हैं अपनी फील्डिंग्स का, तैयार. फॉलो थ्रू की ओर दौड़ते हुए अंपायर को क्रॉस किया, इस बार उठा दिया है, खूबसूरत शॉट, और ये छक्का. इस बार डीप स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री से बाहर 6 रन के लिए गेंद. यही दरकार स्वेहान स्टेलियंस को. यहाँ पे निभाते हुए उस्मान पंडित अच्छी तरह से परख लिया था, बाहर आ गए थे, लाइन को पिक किया और एक खूबसूरत छक्का जड़ दिया. यहाँ पे इस छक्के की मदद से स्वेहान स्टेलियंस पहुंचे 130 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पे. अभी भी 3 गेंदें इस ओवर की बाकी. देखना होगा 21 गेंदों में कितना रन बटोर पाती है स्वेहान स्टेलियंस. वसीम एक बार फिर से सीरियन से उस्मान को, इस बार लेग स्टंप से बाहर, बिल्कुल एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा वाइड की शक्ल में. ऑप्शन से बाहर आ गए थे उस्मान, लेकिन लाइन से चूक गए वसीम. लेग स्टंप से बाहर गेंद, खराब गेंद, और अंपायर का इशारा, एक्स्ट्रा जुड़ता हुआ इस पारी में. उस्मान तैयार अगली गेंद को खेलने के लिए। वसीम इस बार फिर से ऑप्शन से बाहर आ गए थे, गैप ढूंढी लेकिन स्वीपर का वहां पे मौजूद, एक ही रन मिलेगा और इस एक रन की मदद से स्वेहान स्टेलियंस पहुंचे 132। आखिरी 2 गेंदें इस ओवर की बाकी। मुजीबुर रहमान स्ट्राइक पर रहेंगे, 7 रन बना के नाबाद इस बार स्ट्राइक पे मुजीबुर रहमान। वसीम का सामना करेंगे, वसीम मुजीब को, और इस बार उठा दिया है हवा में गेंद, नीचे फील्डर देखना होगा कैच कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, लेकिन कोशिश पूरी नहीं और अदनान गुजवारी वहां पे थे लॉन्ग ऑफ पे, हाफ हार्टेड कोशिश और ये मौका था उमजमूल के पास, उन्होंने गवाया। मुजीबुर रहमान ने अटेम्प्ट किया था ये बड़े शॉट का लेकिन पूरी तरह से मिडल न कर पाए और इस दौरान खुशकिस्मत रहे कि अदनान गुजवारी पूरी तरह से जज नहीं कर पाए इस कैच को और 1 रन लेने में कामयाब। नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे नॉन स्ट्राइकिंग एंड पे रहेंगे मुजीबुर रहमान। गेंद उस्मान, मिडल लेग पे गेंद और घुमा दिया बल्ला हल्के कदमों से, और खूबसूरत फील्डिंग उमर द्वारा। फाइन लेग की ओर रन्स बचाए अपनी टीम के लिए।
हल्के कदमों से
इसी के साथ ओवर मुकम्मल। आखिरी गेंद पे 2 रन आए थे
उमर द्वारा।
17 ओवर मुकम्मल हुए। स्वेहान स्टेलियंस 135 पे 3। आखिरी ओवर वसीम का 13 रन इस ओवर में आए। आखिरी 3 ओवर 18 गेंदे और ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन दरकार। हमारे साथ इंग्लिश कमेंटेटर दाइम फाजली आए हैं। 18वें ओवर की आंखों देखा हाल वो सुनाएंगे आपको। ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, brother. 17 overs gone, 135 for the loss of 3 wickets. A lot of guys, mashallah, with us: Masroor, Visal, Wasim Ahmed, K. Majid, Shabir, Arif, Adil Wali, Vikas Kol, Ahmad, Zaid Saeed. A lot of guys are watching it live. So, of course, it's a final. Was a bit of a delay, but in the end, all is end that ends well, I would say. So a bit of a timeout here because of it's very humid conditions. 135 for 3. The run rate has still not touched 8. It's a very slow wicket. It's not a wicket that you can come and hit through the line directly. The batsman tried and a lot of the balls ended up getting skied in the air. And there were a lot of good attempts made as well to catch the balls, but they did catch and some of them landed in no man's land as well. As I was saying, it's not easy to just come in and start smacking it left, right, center. So last 3 overs, let's say maybe they get 25 extra, 25, so that should 35, 45, 160 should be a pass score. You can add plus 10 or plus 15 to it because it's a final. I would still think they are a bit short by where they should have been. I was expecting them to notch at least 200. But as I said, it's a slow wicket. It's a final. It's not going to be easy to hit the ball after the power play. It would be interesting to see what the strategy of Umzamoul would be. Would they want to take it deep, or would they want to, probably go a bit hard in the first 6 overs and try to bring that required run rate down so that the guys coming in after the 6 overs will not have that much of pressure. Should be interesting to see how they go about this chase. Judging by the looks of it, it looks like 160 would be what they would end up at, unless somebody goes berserk and can add that additional 15 to 18 runs. Here's number 99 Adil bowling to Mujib, runs in, crosses in, and that's a wayward ball down the leg side. Had the batsman got a touch on it, probably would have gone for a 4, but a bit of bounce there on the wicket, but a slow bounce, like a tennis ball bounce. There's not that much zip in the wicket, as we would say. Nikhil is saying they missed a trick by not bringing OS. Yeah, Nikhil, I agree with you. I was also of the opinion that maybe slower guys will be given more bowling, but maybe Wasim thinks that he wants to mix things up. And you're rightly saying that it's not easy. And I see Farhan finally here on the ground. Usman is on 80 of 53, Mujib on 8 of 9, a partnership of 40 of 23 balls. Adil again this time, bowling the first delivery, and that's straight down the ground coming towards me, and oh, it ricocheted and almost hit me on the head. A beautiful six, straight down the ground as an arrow. Almost hit me off the ricochet of the steel pole, steel stand. Easy, Usman. I don't want to be injured. With that six, he moves to 86. Lovely shot by Usman. 143 with that six. And with me is Shuja again. Shuja, I almost got smacked on the head with the ricochet ball. He's changing his angle, trying to angle the ball across from round the sticks now, Adil. And that's down the leg side. That's a bad ball. That's not a good ball. That's gifting a boundary. A rank full toss on the pads, and Usman is not going to miss out on that one.
Not happening for Adnan here, definitely struggling in the final with his line and length, giving too many loose balls, and that's why Wasim is so aghast. Yeah, this is not the bowling that you're supposed to do in the final, and particularly in the last hours of this game. You want to be in the rhythm, you want to be in the zone, and that too, Usman Pandit. You got to be very accurate with your line and length.
Yeah,
the only option for you is to go with the block holes.
He's in the 90s now.
Single-handedly, imagine 147 and 90 have been scored by Usman Pandit. Adnan comes. Oh, that was a good ball. Yeah, that is the line and length he has to maintain. Bang on the middle.
I think he was trying to go for a Yorker, and it just supposedly, because maybe the ball is a bit wet, it just slipped out of his hands, and he ended up giving a rank full toss on the pads, which Usman just literally placed. With that, the 50 partnership is up of 27 balls.
2 in 27 balls.
Bulk of the scoring done by Usman. Mujib is on 9 of 10. They've already got 13 runs of this over, so it's a good over for the Stallions. Here is Adil. This time to Mujib. That's a slower ball, well bowled by him. Going towards the cover region.
How much can they score in the remaining 14 deliveries? That would be something interesting to see, with Usman Pandit on the strike and Umzamoul to trying to keep it as low as possible.
Last 2 overs have been a bit expensive. The last over also went for 13 runs.
Yeah, that is.
And this has already gone for 6 plus 4, 10, 11, 12, 14 already. So 27 in 2.
I don't mind 10 of every over from here, but up a shot. This could be catch. This should be taken. This should be taken. Over from the hand and dropped. Who is that player there? This should have been taken. This should have been taken.
I think that's Faisal.
Oh.
Yes, that's Faisal.
Well, definitely that is not good.
Because he usually keeps.
Did you drop the cup?
Yeah, it can happen to anyone.
Dropping the catch of Usman Pandit, who's playing in 90s, is not something that has been appreciated by anyone in the field.
Yes, this can give you an additional 15-16 runs.
And it was in the air, definitely. It was swirling, definitely.
Yeah, it was a tough catch.
Exactly what he was.
Yeah, he was maybe at the last moment.
Hold these tough catches in the final. Otherwise, you come
he caught
to me and join the party here.
It just bounced out of his hand.
Yeah, I would imagine the pressure that would be on the player.
Hello.
The catch of Usman Pandit, yeah.
Because usually with us he keeps. So
this would be.
It was a tough catch. He got underneath it, but in the end it bobbed out and could easily be an additional 15-20 runs.
18 hours gone, 19th hour. That be ball by Captain Wasim.
Shuja 28 coming off the last two. The acceleration that Stallions needed.
Exactly, trying to get the momentum back into the dugout because the dugout isn't happy with that 150 total in 18 hours. Wasim to Usman Pandit, who's playing on 92, comes straight to the ball, straight a shot, no filter there. That is downtown Dubai. Yes, downtown Dubai coming from the bat of Usman Pandit. That takes him to 98.
That's already costing 6 runs extra, the drop catch. You don't drop someone of the caliber of Usman because you know that in the end he can go berserk. And playing selflessly, playing for the team, not looking for his century, going for the big hits. That was a decent ball, but it was in the slot and Usman accelerated beautifully with the extension of the arms. The straight 6 over the bowler's head.
Time count all these runs and put this into the kitty of Uwas. We'll see that later. Right now, Wasim cross umpire, ball down the leg side, cheeky shot by Usman Pandit. 4 runs.
And that's his 100. That's his 100. Well played. Well played. Well played. 100 in the final. 100 anywhere is an exceptional innings, but to play that in the all-important final and accelerating absolutely when his team needed it. I think till about 70 runs he was going with a strike rate of just maybe 110, but accelerated at the right moment. Right now playing with a strike rate of 172. Lovely innings by Usman here.
What a moment to bring 100 for the team in the final of Desert T20 League. What a game from Usman Pandit. Really,
Faisal would be ruining himself. 10 runs already.
Standing there like a pillar. And really, if you see 160 and 100 coming from his wood only, Wasim. Oh, down the leg side, in the gap, there's a fielder there. Oh,
and he's dropped.
Again dropped by Adil Farooq there in the deep. And again, one more 4. Costly. Run is coming.
This is not what Sweihan Stallions would.
In the gap, there's a fielder.
I beg your pardon, what Umzamoul would want. They had a tight grip on the game till about over number 17. But they've leaked runs, they're giving 6s, they're dropping catches. And this is definitely going to help the momentum shift back. You can sense it, Shuja, the momentum is back with the Sweihan Stallions right now.
Crucial runs coming in the last over, particularly 19th over. 3 runs have been sent for 14 runs. Wasim under pressure, comes, ball to again. This time straight into the gap towards the offside. This is stopped somehow. Going for 1. Will they go for 2? No, only 1 run.
I don't think they would risk Usman's wicket for 1 run because they know that he's the one with the big hitting right now.
Somehow Wasim has to think of wickets here. That is the only way to come back into this game.
Bit expensive today, huh? 44.
Well, you would expect any bowler to go for runs
in the last
overs, but that was not good of Owas to drop that catch.
Faisal
was that?
Yeah, Faisal.
Down the leg side, up a shot, no, inside the circle, only 1 run.
Mujib has been very smart here as he's seeing the hitting is being done on the other end. So he's constantly rotating strike and not playing dot balls.
That is good, sensible batting by Mujib. Yes. Usman Pandit is among the runs. He's in the form and in the nick today. And why shouldn't he let Usman Pandit to take maximum strikes from here?
I think Umzamoul would have been good. I mean, they would have been happy with around 155 to 160. But these additional runs are definitely going to be hurting them a bit.
Last 7 balls remaining. Wasim again, straight to the man at gully, going for 1. Oh, if this was a straight throw, this would have been done for Mujib. But
decent shy from Faisal, but just missed. And it's already too tired to probably go for run number 2. He must be exhausted. It's a bit humid out there. That's 17 runs in this over and then 13 in the last, so that's 30, and then 43 runs coming in the last 3 overs.
That is a moment in shifting
away from
Umzamoul to Stallion in the crucial phase of the game. Wasim not happy with that bowling.
Remember, I was telling Zubair earlier that I don't think they should bring pacers on. I think they missed a trick. Even Nikhil Dar, who's watching with us.
What was the option with them?
They were bowling the spin.
What was the option?
Uwas was there, he only bowled 2. Uwas was there, you can check the scoreboard because, you know, Uwas, see 2 overs for 15. Yes. Khalid 2 overs for 15. Yes, because you can say that, okay, these guys might have got smacked for runs, but at least they would have to hit them. With the fast bowlers, they're just timing.
The last over of this game.
17.
Adil Farooq, who's expensive today.
That's 32. 46 runs in the last 3 overs.
Adil Farooq, 3 overs and 39 runs and wicketless today. Not happening for him today. Today is not his day, certainly. struggling with the line and length.
I think
struggling with the rhythm.
they let Stallions off the hook here a bit. Sure.
Yeah, coming back into the game in the last phase, that will really bring some joy in the dugout of Stallions. Adil Farooq, last over, comes, drops the first ball, beat him by the pace.
I was a bit low, kept a bit low.
The first ball, dot ball, good over, good start by Adil. Can he continue with the same momentum? Can he continue with the same line and length?
But I still think Shuja, they gave Stallions the additional 18-19 runs that they should have. Vikas is also saying not sure why. Yeah, Vicky, we were also actually, to be honest, they were bowling good. And it's not that the guys that bowled, they got just for 10 and 12. They got smacked for 17 and 15. So,
Adil
I mean,
Farooq running cross umpire, balls to Usman Pandit down the leg side. This is hit so spoilly for downtown Dubai.
Again,
what a shot, a pull shot from the bat of Usman Pandit.
I don't understand why the pacers have been brought back. I have been repeatedly telling you, Shuja, the slow bowlers were bowling because this shot on a slow bowler would have required a lot more strength than for a fast bowler. They've given away almost 60 runs in the last 4 overs. I think they should have trusted the slower bowlers more.
Ask that to Wasim in the presentation.
Yeah, we're saying. I think they've let them off the hook.
Score now moving 170.
This is definitely they've left them off the hook because I could sense they would hardly make around 155 because they were finding it very tough to hit the spinners.
Last 4 balls. Well, we have to go with the game now. It doesn't matter who is bowling. The bowler has to bowl.
It's not good
now.
bowling, absolutely.
He has to find some rhythm. He has to find some line and length. They have gone to find the ball. What happened to the ball?
I went in the parking area under the car, so because judging by the score, I thought Sweihan will end up with somewhere around 155. But the moment they brought the fast bowlers on, you know, they've been leaking runs. They've been absolutely leaking runs.
I think also with the line and length, Adil has been consistently, finding some hardship with his line
on a
and
slow
length.
wicket, Shuja, the more pace you bowl, the more easier it is for the batsman to, hit across the line and play those lofted shots.
So that's where the skill of a bowler comes into picture. That if you see this is not a pacey, you go with the slower deliveries. You try to shuffle your line
This
and
is
length.
a fantastic
you try to shuffle
score.
your pace.
No, it's not that. I don't understand. Had the spinners been hit for runs, one could understand bringing pacers. Those 2 guys are giving runs at the rate of 7.2. I think maybe he trusted the pacers more because since the pacers are brought back in, they've gone for 63.
Well, the Adil Farooq that we are talking about is, I think, among the leading wicket takers.
Yeah, but you have to understand the context of the game. If the batsman is finding it tough to, play a certain kind of bowler, and the bowler is having a good rhythm as well, I don't think they should have changed
Adil
him.
Farooq to Usman Pandit comes again, straight shot,
Six.
downtown Dubai.
Again,
he has been taken to the cleaners. Usman Pandit is on fire here. This is carnage. You can send as many balls, you need more balls to bring it there, but this is definitely carnage happening in the ground. 179 for 3.
Who would have thought that, this acceleration would come, judging by where they were at 16 overs.
Adil Farooq
They
not
missed a
using
trick. They missed a trick here. They should have probably given the spinners maybe 2 more overs. Okay, I can understand, don't end the bowling with spinning, but maybe they should have given two more
Adil
overs.
Farooq again under pressure comes, balls down the leg side, up a shot. There's no fielder out there. 1 bounce to the fielder, 1 run, only 1 run. Usman Pandit has suddenly moved to 121. from
Strike rate of
65.
184.
Wow.
That's called great acceleration.
And that too in the final.
That's what I was telling. 180 for the loss of 3 wickets. Last 2 balls here now. Let's see if Mujib can whack the willow here. He does, and that's a beautiful shot by Mujib.
That's called Dil Scoop. 4 runs.
A bit of Sky, a bit of Dilshan, hugging each other, embracing each other, acknowledging the shot. I again am telling they missed a trick by not bowling the slower bowlers. They're giving pace and they're getting smacked all around the ground.
Viewers understood that.
Because even the viewers are saying, they're playing to Usman's strengths. Absolutely, Nikhil. And it's not that OS and Khalid got tonked. They were bowling well. I can understand you don't give them the last 2 overs, but I think they missed a trick, Nikhil. From the time they brought the pacers on, I think they've already leaked about 63 runs in the last 4.
Last ball of the 20th hour. Straight shot, too long on. Only a bit of fumble, not good fielding. Going for 1, going for 2.
And that commences the first innings. Who would have thought a brilliant comeback by Sweihan Stallions? They were absolutely not in the thick of it. Absolutely lovely comeback by Usman Pandit. Again, I think they missed a trick. They missed a trick by introducing the pacers right when Usman and Mujib accelerated, and probably they gave up 20 to 25 extra runs that they would ideally have, like to be given. A crackerjack of a final is in store. It's not that Umzamoul are out of it. They're a good batting side. Should be a fantastic second innings. Let's see what happens in the second innings when Umzamoul come. 187 at the strike rate of 9.4. Momentum shift completely towards Stallions. But you never know, cricket is anybody's game. Over and out till we come back in the second innings. Take care. Ciao. Assalamualaikum and welcome back to our viewers. Fantastic acceleration by Usman Pandit with that century, enabling Sweihan to go to 183. This is Rauf, straight to covers, well fielded, throw towards the non-striker's end. It's very easy for us to say, you know, the captain should have done this, captain should have done that, but I still think maybe the Pacers could have been bought in maybe after 2 overs. But as I said, it's easier said than done. I mean, they are their proper bowlers, Adil and Wasim. So had they taken wickets, we would have all said, fantastic captaincy decision. But the spinners did have a very tight hold on the game, and as soon as the Pacers were brought in, then all hell broke loose, and they ended up almost with 80 plus runs in their last 5 overs, completely shifting the momentum back to Sweihan Stallions. But to be honest, Umzamoul did contain them well in the first 6 overs, despite the fact that they only had 7 guys on the field. I think maybe there Sweihan could have accelerated and put the game to rest, because that time the body language of Zamoul was a bit low, which is understandable. So had the first power play been gone berserk, maybe Zamoul could not have come back from that. But they inched their way back, and then Adnan Gojwari bowled very well and they fielded well. That one last drop catch, unfortunately the ball popped out of Faisal's hand, and that maybe cost them an additional 20-30 runs. The spinners bowled brilliantly. It's the Pacers that got smacked in the end. As I said, it's easier said than done. I also thought that maybe 2 more overs could have been given to the spinners, but at the end of the day, the captain decides by his gut feeling, and he thought that maybe it's better to bring on the Pacers, which did not prove that futile. But still, on a normal T20 scenario, 170, 180 is a par score usually, but judging by this is the final, so that would definitely be an additional pressure on the Zamoul fighters. There's a lot of dependence on Wasim, Imtiaz, and they have other batsmen as well. It's literally feeling like a sauna bath right now. It's become extremely humid in the last 1 hour. You literally cannot sit still without literally a shower running down your forehead. It's become very humid suddenly. They're taking a break for the Adhan right now, so inshallah after the Adhan is completed, play will resume. That is Rauf again. Stan Wasim, that's a beautiful shot, but straight in the hands of the fielder, who has a shy on the non-striker's end. Well backed up there. As you can see, a good length ball. Wasim tried to play the ball towards the offside gap. It went straight to the fielder, had a shy on the non-striker's end. Well backed up there. Required run rate is 9.57. Just under 10 at the moment. In comes Rauf. Bowls to Wasim, and that's a beautiful shot down the ground, but well fielded there by Khaki, and has a shy at the stumps with a direct throw. Definitely saving 3 runs there. That's a beautiful drive. Very bit on the out. Khaki dives to his right, collects the ball, releases the ball quickly, hits the stumps. The batsman had already gone beyond the safety of the crease. This time Rauf to Abid, who's opening this time, and that's very well played. Guided down to the deep third man for a single. Throw comes back in, and again it's a direct hit. Well, seems to be hitting the stumps frequently. And that completes the first over. Umzamoul 4 without any loss. They probably would like to gauge for 2-3 overs and see with what bat speed do they need to play, and then probably go for the shots. It's not an easy wicket, trust me. The ball is stopping, some balls are staying low, bit of a spongy bounce, and it's gone extremely humid here. It's literally showering on everyone's forehead, the precipitation. It wasn't this bad, but in the last 1 hour it's become extremely humid. Should be an interesting scenario. I would still give credit to Umzamoul. I thought the initial body language was out, and Sweihan could not capitalize on the seven guys. They should have at least scored at least 20-30 more runs. The main players Farhan and Furqan were, in mid-air with their air travel. We have Farhan with us in the comm box. Farhan, how was the Kashmir trip?
It was good, a hectic one. It was for only
disappointed to not participate in the final.
Yes, I'm very disappointed. We had a flight yesterday that got.
Yeah, it was a bit of a delay also at the start.
Not delay only, for the game.
I mean the rhythm was completely gone. Yeah. But kudos to your boys. I think they stuck in well.
I'm very much happy with my team's performance. I'm very much happy with our.
Especially just 7 guys on the field. It was a bit of low on body language, but then they pegged it really back.
Given a fact we are 8 main players down. Sohail is not here, Bilal is not here, Furqan was not here, I'm not here. So we are main 8 players we are out. So kudos to my guys, how they are performing and how they are playing. So this is our way to play, to fight it out.
Yeah, it should be an interesting final now. Probably 20-25 extra given, but it's easier said than done. I thought maybe the spinners could have been given an extra 2 overs, but then Wasim,
it tends to happen when you have a pressure game and you have a lot of things to control.
Because last 5 you guys gave away 81. I think maybe 25-30 extra, and of course that drop catch didn't help.
Yeah, but all credit goes to Usman. How he played.
He played wonderfully. Absolutely. He accelerated really well.
He played amazing. It was a plan.
Took his time, got settled in, and then accelerated in the end. Fantastic.
There was a plan when he was batting. So
are you guys planning to go berserk in the first 6, or do you like to wait it out as well?
No, we will play normal cricket. See, when we see how Sweihan played, they kept their
they were hardly going at the run rate of 7.2 till the 15 overs, but in the last 5 they capitalized well.
Exactly. The crux is that we have to keep our wickets in hand. If Wasim is there,
have a set batsman so that he can accelerate that in the end.
Exactly. I come to that.
AB is a danger guy as far as I think on this wicket, and that's in the air. Will it clear the fielder? I think it will. No, yes, that's gone for 6.
He's the
danger guy as far as I think on this
taking
wicket.
AB on, he knows he has to score 183 is not a meager target. They cannot let the run rate go to 13 and 14. Whenever the opportunity presents itself, Umzamoul guys have to hit those big shots, and that's what Wasim is doing, taking on AB. AB usually is a handful on these slow sort of wickets, so they know that if they can take him on and get him for runs, it would be a bit easier to hit the other guys.
Exactly. Wasim is informed he's a leading run scorer for this tournament, so he has to take a responsibility. He has to take an onus and take us through. So let's
Abid is also in runs for you. I remember against us in the last, he came in the end with Shinan and played blinder of an innings.
Obviously, he's an amazing batsman. It was
his first time, to be honest. I saw him play, but
there was a lull period for him. But I know he has a capability of.
I know you guys are sending him open today,
exactly.
So
he has been opening for us. In KSL 5 and 6, he was an opener with Imran Malik, so he knows how to play a new ball.
Comes Roof, and that's off the outside edge, flying down to the 3rd man boundary, but 1 bounce, well fielded there. I think he's not holding back. He, if it's in his zone, I think he's going for it.
He will play his natural game. So this is what we have to do. This is our plan, to play our natural game. Let's not.
Yeah, you can't let the run rate drift too much ahead of 12. Be too much pressure on the guys coming in.
We have to keep the run rate in our reach. So if it goes beyond 13, 12,
then it will be tough, especially being a final also. So
it's a pressure game. So
Roof again. This time to Wasim. That's down the leg side. Flicked away. A bit of a fumble there, but lucky for the bowler that this was only a single.
It's a complete slope which I can.
It's very difficult to hit. You and your brother would have enjoyed bowling on it. It was a pitch made for you guys.
I think I'll not say.
Even though Khalid and Uwais and especially Adnan Gojwari, it was the first time I saw him bowl. He was bowling. He bowled really well.
He has been with us from last 2 years.
He was absolutely bowling without any pressure. He was just sticking to basics and bowling very well.
Proper off spinner, if you can see his action, and
Drove to Wasim. That's a good ball, given good respect. Just nudged down the leg side. He was bowling a bit of leggies also in the middle.
He has different options in his armour. So there was some some engagements he was not able to play rest of the games, but now he's free, and we need him, and he was there for us.
He's absolutely pouring with the precipitation here, guys. Roof number 77 gears up. Bowls to Wasim. That's a good ball, and that's a quick single. A bit of a fumble there, a bit of an odd bounce. 16 for the loss of no wicket. 17, I beg your pardon, after 2.4. Roof number 77 again. This time bowling. That's a full toss, but not being able to capitalize. Did not get the timing that he ideally would want. A decent start here by Umzamoul, not a flying start, but I think they would again gauge the situation, gauge the pace of the wicket before they could understand what bat speed and what shots they have to play. In the meanwhile, Roof again, bowls to Wasim. That's a bit on the shorter side, pulls it! It tries to go for an appeal, but the keeper has fumbled. I don't think there was any bat involved, but a late appeal there by the bowler.
That's a bit on the shorter side,
but I don't think there was any bat involved.
It tries to go for an appeal, but the keeper has fumbled. I don't think there was any...
3 overs, they're taking it easy. Required run rate is just gone a bit up from 9.3 to just under 10 at 9.9. 3 overs, 18 for the loss of no wickets. Slow start, a steady start. As I said, they would be gauging the pace of the wicket before they decide to unleash. Would they... And they would keep the Sweihan Stallions innings into their psyche as well. That they were just taking it easy, getting themselves settled in. But of course it's a final, and chasing, you can't probably afford to keep too many runs in the last 5. If they keep it maybe around, let's say 9.5 or thereabouts, I think they should be enough. But then again, in the middle overs, it's not going to be easy to smack big runs. So it's anybody's match right now, to be very honest. AB again. This kept a bit low, but that's been given a decent hoik. Straight down the ground, all the way for 6. They know AB can be a handful on this wicket. They're not letting him settle. It's a bit on the shorter side.
A bit low, but that's been given a decent hoik.
Maybe he gripped the ball.
Straight down the ground.
This time again, good comeback by AB. Better ball, straight to the field on the offside. No run this time. AB again, not taking that much time as he usually does, running through his overs, comes and bowls. And that's been hoiked away. Will this be a catch, or this again crosses the fielder easily for another 6. AB is proving a bit expensive right now. They know that they can't let him settle into a rhythm.
Will this be a catch, or this again
Wasim holds the key here, says Yasir Arthur, but Abid seems to be taking the momentum here right now. 2 6s in the over. Will AB make a comeback? Let's see what happens. That's a better ball on the pads. AB altering his line and length right now. 30 for the loss of no wickets, and he goes down the ground again, and well fielded. straight to the fielder who realized the throw back in. Good acceleration by Abid here. He's 18 of 14 and Wasim is on 12 of 8. Expensive AB till now. He's given 22 runs. Should be an interesting final, guys. AB again, this time to Wasim. Tosses is up, entices the batsman. Wasim playing sensibly, knowing that it's already 13 runs taken off the overs thus far. No need to take the extra risk. 4 overs gone, 31 for the loss of no wickets. And I am already drenched because of the extra precipitation. It literally looks as somebody is pouring water over you. And the batsmen, as expected, are trying to take an early break after 4. It's very, very humid right now. Four overs gone, 31 for the loss of no wickets. Required run rate still hovering around the 9.710 mark. With a score like this, they would need to keep scoring at a brisk rate. Otherwise, they can't let the run rate slip to 12 and 13 because it looks like a wicket that you need to take your time. It does not look like a wicket that a new guy can come in and start, hitting from ball 1. Roof has been given an extended spell here in the 3rd over. Cricket, you can't predict anything with certainty in cricket. I was not thinking that Sweihan will end up with 183, judging by the way the spinners had a tight grip on the match. But then again, the pacers were brought in, that worked into Osman's favour, and he smacked the last 35 of just hardly 10 or 11 balls, and they ended up giving up 81 in the last 5. So you never know. It's anybody's final right now. I don't see any favourites or anybody having an upper hand right now. For me, it's even Stevens right now. So let's see. But Umzamoul will have to keep on scoring at least 8, 9, 8, 8.5 every over. They can't have too many quiet overs. Abid again being given the license. This is Roof, balls to him. That's a good ball, and he's playing very well, Abid here. The balls that are in his zone, he's hitting for 6s, and the good balls he's cutting away for singles, ensuring that the rotation of the scoreboard takes place. We have 17 live viewers with us, with Mudi, Nikhil, Vicky, Iqbal is also with us, saying that Mishubasan match gets khatam 18 over runs. Yeah, Iqbal, it could if these guys keep on scoring briskly. That's down the leg side, and as expected, given as a wide.
Yeah, Iqbal, it's good if these guys keep on scoring.
It is a sort of a wicket in which if you stay on the wicket, you hang around, batting does become easy, and then you can play those big shots. They would want to get rid of the opening partnership quickly, because the more this partnership keeps on scoring 8 and maybe even 7s and 8s and over, it would be that much more difficult for Sweihan to then control these guys in the end. As far as Umzamoul, it's going perfectly for them till now. Here is Rauf to Wasim, and that's a bit of a wild swing. The bat slipped out of his hand. As I was saying, it's a very, very moist conditions here. It's literally can't even feel your skin of the hand. It's so wet right now in the comm box, and the same precipitation is being felt by the batsman as well. The bat slipping out of his hands. He's trying to play that extravagant cover drive, Wasim. It would be interesting, would AB give himself another go, or would he bring on another bowler? He was a bit on the shorter side today, that's why he got hit for those runs. And Roof again. That's a bumper! Beautiful ball, Wasim trying to hoik it, but decent carry, goes straight into the keeper's hand. Very, very good ball, as you can see.
Roof again. That's a bumper, beautiful ball, Wasim.
Hoik it over the point region, missing the ball completely. Adil gathers the ball.
But
Adil
decent
is
carry,
a very, very decent keeper, experienced keeper. Roof is also trying to alter his line with the occasional ball up near the pads and the occasional bumper as well. Let's see, will he try to go for a slower ball or will he go for a stock delivery? In he comes. Goes for a stock delivery. Beautifully played on the up. Over mid-off fielder. One bounce. 4. Umzamoul are definitely looking steady here. But then again, the required rate is still hovering around 9.8. A boundary every over will not alter that too much unless they have a very, very good over of 20 or 21 runs. So they would need to keep playing aggressive, and that's where Sweihan will feel they have a chance of coming back. This is tucked on the off the hips for a single. To be honest, they're going at 10. About 9 per over every over, so this is what they need to do, play on merit. They need a wicket right now, Stallions. As far as Umzamoul, they would want this to continue as long as possible. Rauf not able to have his run up at the last moment, deciding not to deliver. After 5 overs, I would say it's a decent, more than a decent start by Umzamoul fighters, considering that they're not lost any wickets. But as I said, during the middle it becomes a bit difficult, and that is where, you know, Sweihan would feel they have a chance of coming back with some wickets. There is Rauf to Abid. That's a snorter of a delivery. Will this be caught? But no. Goes one bounce towards the deep fine leg. If Umzamoul fighters from over number 6 to maybe over number 9 or 10, I would say, do not lose any wickets, and they can score at a rate of maybe 7 or 8 per over, I think that would be their strategy, because once you get set, then it becomes a bit easier. As for Sweihan, they would want to make a few inroads, get maybe, you know, 2 new guys at the crease, and then get their spinners back in. That's how exactly Umzamoul was controlling the scoring rate. Adnan Gojwari, US, Khalid Ahad, they bowled really well. The pacers got tonked in the end, so we'll have to see, will that work for Sweihan Stallions as well? Will the slow bowlers, you know, carve their comeback? Only time will decide. Five overs gone, 43 for the loss of no wickets. Abid playing on 21 of 17, Wasim playing on 17 of 13. The current run rate is 8.6, whereas the required run rate is 9.6. As I was mentioning to our viewers earlier, that with a score of 180, 185, you always need to be scoring at a healthy run rate. You can't afford to have 2-3 quiet overs. This run rate will immediately jump up to 10 and 10.5. So that is the key. That will decide probably the fate of the match. If Umzamoul are able to keep this momentum without losing too many wickets, it would be good for them. On the other hand, if Sweihan are able to make, you know, 1 or 2 quick dents in the batting lineup, and the new guys coming in would find it difficult to play to the slow bowlers, take a bit of time, you know, have some dot balls, play down the ground, and in the meantime the run rate keeps on increasing. That is what Stallions would ideally want to happen. But if Wasim and Abid, I mean, I'm generally, if Umzamoul batting lineup is able to maintain this steady run rate without losing any wickets, I think it's going to be fair game to them. It's very, very humid, guys, here. I mean, it's not easy to keep speaking as well, trust me. I'm already feeling as if I was taking a lap in a pool. This is the last over of the power play. It would be interesting to see, will a spin, no, I think Khaki has been given. Sohail Khaki, the tall, lanky quickie. Would he be given the bowling, or would they bring a spinner on? I don't know what the hold up is. The field on the offside is Abid has been given the he's been called back in. So all the fielders on the offside are inside the circle with a gully, a point, a cover, mid off, extra cover. Fielding on the leg side is long on is off and deep fine leg. These are the two fielders outside. In comes Kaki, runs in, looks in, good momentum, and he's been toying on the first ball in the slot. They don't want to let the bowler settle. Abid is playing a gem here for Umzamoul. First ball, toinks him over. Cow corner for a 4.
Good momentum.
A bit of an odd ball.
And he's been toying on the first ball in the
Slot ball, I would
slot.
say. Abid not
They
holding
don't
back,
want to
clearing
let
his
the
hit,
bowler settle.
accelerating through the ball.
Abid is playing
They're attacking the bowlers early. They did this to AB as well. They're not letting them settle into a good rhythm. And right now the run rate is jumped to 9.1, the current run rate. It's exactly what Zamoul wanted. Let's see if Kaki can stage a comeback. In he comes. Bowls to end this time again on the pass. Missing the flick, the bowler. Wasim has been a bit quiet, to be honest. He's seeing that Abid is taking the aerial route and he's playing on merit. Sensing probably he needs to stay there. In comes Kaki, gathers momentum, bowls to Wasim, and that's outside that's off the outside edge. Lucky for Wasim, because probably of the slowness of the wicket did not carry to the gully fielder. Had this been a pacey wicket, that would have easily carried. That's because of the slowness of the wicket the ball didn't carry.
the slowness of the wicket did not carry to
Looking
the
forward to Abid bowling today. Abid
gully
Farmer.
fielder. Had this been a pacey wicket, that would have easily carried. That's because of the
Kaki again. Gone for 5 of 3 balls. In he comes. Bowls to Wasim. Oh, that's a good ball. Tailing in. That could be a run out. Oh, he's missed it. Very good athletic fielding by Kaki off his own bowling. Ran in. Went down. That was a good ball. Tailing back in towards the stumps. A decent pace
that's
as well.
a good ball.
Wasim
Tailing
towards the
in.
offside. A bit
That
of a
could
yes.
be a run out.
Kaki
Oh,
on the
he's
turn.
missed
Tried to
it.
bring the stumps down. Good bowling.
Very
Every dot
good
ball the current
athletic.
run rate goes down and the required run rate goes up, and with every boundary it's vice versa. So very interesting match right now. We have Shabir with us, Yasir with us, all my friends are watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the match, guys. And that's on the up. Will this be caught? But that clears the mid-on fielder, goes for a boundary. They're playing this sensibly, taking the aerial route when they want, attacking the bowlers. That was a bit in the slot as well.
On the up, will this
A bit
be
of
caught,
full,
but that clears the
A ball by Kaki.
mid-on
Played on the up by
fielder,
Wasim.
goes for a boundary.
And with that, the 50 is up inside the power play. They're batting brilliantly, Zamoul. As I was saying, the psyche initially, they were a bit down, but they made a good comeback with 7 guys in. And Sweihan Stallions would definitely be wanting a wicket right now. In comes Kaki. Bowls to Wasim. And that's beautifully driven down the ground. And that's well fielded there, I guess. And I think that was close. Had that hit the stumps.
And that's
maybe that would have been
beautifully
a
driven
lovely
down the
fielding
ground. And
I think
that's
that's
well
because-
fielded there,
Yes, that was
I
a
guess.
close call. Probably out if it would have
And
been a
I
direct
think
hit.
that was
They need
close.
some spark from the fielders
And
to come in and give them that initial breakthrough that they badly want. 6 overs gone, power play up, 53 for the loss of no wickets. With the match absolutely poised at even Stevens right now. Current run rate 9.5. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Current run rate 8.8 and the required run rate 9.5. Abid 25 of 19, Wasim 22 of 17. as I was saying, pace is not working. They need to bring spinners on. 53 for the loss of no wickets. Majaz with the direct hit before this, a shy at the non-striker's end. OG has been brought back into the attack. Basharat Hussain is his name, but everybody knows him by the name OG. Very, very important part of the game right now. Will they look to take him on? How are they going to bowl? I think him and Abid Baba hold the key here if Abid is brought back in the attack. With the century number on his jersey, OG to Wasim. Will they look to take him on early, not let him settle? Let's see. Power play up. In comes OG. Bowls to Wasim. And that's been flared on the back foot. Beautiful shot. Well fielded there. I think that was...
In comes OG.
Majaz, was that khaki?
And that's been flared on the back foot. Beautiful shot. Well fielded there.
Ah, that was Fazik. Well fielded there. OG to Abid. Will he look to take him on? He does. Goes straight down the ground, but probably a slower ball by OG, not getting the timing right. As I said in the first innings also, the slower bowlers were difficult to get away. They need a wicket here. Stallions rather badly need one. OG walking, crossing the umpire. That's on the leg side, but again just a single. Getting the compliments from his team, OG, that he's bowling well, which he is. Going with the walk that he's famous for, with his swagger. OG again. This time to Abid. Will he take the aerial route? He tries to hike down the leg side, but probably going down leg. That was, to be honest, he got a bit lucky there. Again, it's not coming onto the bat easily. We have Ahmad Shabir and then Yasir Zahid, Danish Mirza Iqbal. All the guys are watching. Salams to all of you guys. OG again. And that was a hike, but not well kept by Adil Shah. No, they don't need to give these extra freebies. OG a bit, iffy there with the keeper that he let that go. But to be honest, it kept a bit low as well. So, as I was saying, slow bowlers will be the key. Brilliant over by OG thus far, giving away just 3 runs of 5. Will he be able to finish the over off well? Let's see. In he comes, bowls to Wasim. Hikes down the offside but did not get the elevation. Goes straight to Osman, who fields the ball comfortably. Result is 1 run. Very good over by OG, just 4 runs off it. 5 rather with the leg by. And 4 runs off the bat. 7 overs gone, 58 for the loss of no wickets. Yasir, my friend, where are you? Are you in Japan? Are you in China? Are you in Malaysia? Are you in Asia? Are you in Europe? He's our globetrotter here, Mr. Yasir. My good friend from my school, from Bisco Times. Yes, brother, it's hotting up. 2 or 3 key moments, Yasir. That drop of Usman by Faisal, that was a key moment. The Pacers getting tonged for 81 runs, that was a key moment. Stallions not able to utilize, the absence of 4 guys in the power play. I mean, they did score 4 overs 40, Yasir, but I think they should have gone at least 60 to 65. Judging by there was nobody on the leg side, literally no one fielding on the leg side. So I thought they missed a trick there. They maybe could have been a bit more aggressive. But it's that sort of a wicket, guys, that I beg your pardon. Once you're settled, it's easier. It's not easy for the new guys to come and start tonking. So 1 or 2 quick wickets and Stallions are right back in the game. Usman has been given the bowling. I think he's bowling leg spin. I saw him once bowl leg spin before, and I'm being told he's a very good leg spinner. Oh, that's some good fly. That's in the air. I think he's very, very good. This will be a golden move if he's able to take a wicket. They sense that this is not a wicket on which pace works. I once saw him bowl a few leggies to me, but I thought that was just a part-time. But he's bowling here in the final leg spinners. In he comes, goes down the track, and judging by his action and his flight, looks like he does bowl leg spin. In fact, I remember AB once told me that he's a much better leg spinner than he's a pacer. And let's see how he turns out to be today. He's bowled very good in the first 2 balls. Will Abid look to take him on, goes dancing down, that's a stomping chance. And as I was saying, a golden move here.
See how he turns out to be today. He's bowled very
Not
good.
knowing what he will bowl. The ball kept a bit low, stuck under the bat. Abid looked to take him on. Kept a bit low. Adil recollected. And that's the stump. This is exactly how Adnan Gojwari bowled in the first innings. The batsman didn't know what kind of bowling he will bowl, and that is exactly what Usman Pandit is doing right now. Sensing that there is no need to go for pace right now. This is a slow wicket. Bowling leg spinners on a good line and length, and has been rewarded in the first 3 balls with a set batsman of Abid, who played very well for 26. And I think that's Imtiaz on batting duties right now. He's a good player of spin, Imtiaz. So as I said, a brilliant move here by the Stallions, judging and very quickly judging that there's no need of giving the extra pace. Slowness is the key, and getting rewarded immediately with a wicket. Match on. As I was saying, he told me once when he was playing for a tournament with our club that जी भैया मैं leg spin भी अच्छी करता हूँ, and I am seeing that live today. Let's see how he goes now. It has been played down the ground for a single towards the long off region, fielded by Majaz. Interesting move here by AB, and seems to have paid off immediately. Question is, will Wasim look to play out the over or attack? Oh, that's a very well bowled. That one spun. That one gripped a bit. Oh, that's not good fielding by OG, giving away an extra run. But that one gripped and turned a bit. Probably a bit more slow in the air, a bit of more reps on the bit. Yeah, definitely that one definitely gripped. This is where the batsmen then start getting a bit, indecisive, that one is turning, one is coming straight on, what to do. Let's see what happens on the next ball. Feels the grip was not proper. Don't blame him, it's very, very moist out here. Let's see if Wasim can dance down the track on this one, or will he stay? Oh, he almost had him. It's a big appeal. That's a big appeal. Bounced over the stumps. Lucky for Wasim, he did not get bowled. Just bounced over the stumps, I think. Oh, that was a turner. That turned from leg stick. Usman Pandit, better bowl leggies, man. That one turned a lot from leg stick, and very, very well spotted by AB. And I think for the first time the run rate has jumped up to 10, the required run rate, that is, guys. And a brilliant over by Usman, getting the important wicket of Abid. And judging by it, I think they would. This is a very, very important match. Wasim and Imtiaz cannot let the run rate go to 12s and 13s and let the spinners settle into a rhythm. Leg spin being bowled here. Let's see how OG will go in this over. Will they look to take him on, judging by how Usman turned the ball in the previous over? Oh, that's a lovely cut shot. Oh, that's well fielded. Got a hand to it, and that's well run as well.
Oh, that's a lovely cut
Abid is
shot.
the ball. Good effort there by the diving fielder. Got a hand to it.
Got a
But
hand
Abid
to
is
it.
complaining that the ball slipped out of his hands. That's why he couldn't get no power behind it.
That's well
This time it's OG
run
again.
as well.
Plays the ball to AB. OG Lala, as he's known. We have Omar Bhatt also joining in, and Samir also with us, Samir Rishi. Salams to all our viewers, guys. Hope you guys are having fun. Looks that it's gonna go down to the wire this match. OG again, this time to Wasim. Crosses the umpire, hops in. Oh, that's very well bowled. That's a good ball, dipping in at the last moment. Wasim was trying to probably hike it towards the cow corner, sensing that the ball is dipping in, changed his shot, corrected his shot, and the result is a single to long on. OG to Imtiaz. He's looking by his back lift. He senses a big shot. He does hoik it across the line. And will they come back for a second? Usman is quick to the ball, releases the ball well. Result is a single. Thank you, Samir, brother. God bless you, man. Sammy Chachu, as I call him. Brilliant all-rounder here. In comes OG. Goes to Wasim. And that's again been hoiked. But this time it's in the gap. No chances for the long on or the mid-wicket fielder. A crashing boundary. OG is not happy with the fielder Fazik, telling him to be on the circle exactly near the mark. He's telling him there's no need to save the single.
But this time it's in the gap. No chances for the long on or the mid-wicket field.
It was a very, very well-paced shot right in the gap. And with that, 4, 5, 6, they've already gone to 8 runs of the over. So it's a brilliant over for Umzamoul. One more run and that's 9 of the over. So would want to be playing sensibly now. Here comes OG. Goes down the leg side and that goes over Fazik's head. A bit of a odd bounce there, but well fielded in the end. Underarms the throw. As the end of the 9th over, 72 gone. Exactly scoring at 9 into 8, 72, 8 run per over. Required run rate 10.4. Wasim is on 34 or 26. Probably he would be looking to play how Usman played, trying to stay till the end, playing the ball on merit. If he gets an occasional, a slot ball or a half tracker, maybe he can hoik it for runs. Like to stay till the end. He's the anchor right now. Imtiaz and able batsmen just come in, just face the 4 balls or 5. Again, slow bowling is the key. And then again, a batsman can take. Maybe they will decide that no, let's not let the spinner settle into a rhythm. If they're able to accelerate in the middle overs right now, from let's say 9 to 15, I think that would set the match on one side. I personally, as a cricketer, I always think that the team that attacks from over number 6 to 15, those are the teams that are strong teams, because in the last 5 anybody comes in slogs. If you're able to maintain aggressive behavior while batting from over number 6 to over number 15, that's good. That's a long hop. Will this be taken? Will this be taken? Abid under the ball, and that's a brilliant catch by Abid Baba. What a brilliant catch. The danger man, he would be a bit upset with him. That was a long hop. He could have hit that anywhere. The ball went a mile in the air. Not an easy catch with this wet ball. But Abid Baba has collected, as you can see, a pressure catch. And this definitely will help the Stallions. What a catch by Abid Baba. He plays for my club, Downtown Rebels. Today he's playing for Sweihan Stallions. He's a Stallions player. And I see a familiar face in Faisal, who also plays with me in Downtown Rebels. Playing for Umzamoul today. Wishing him best of luck. He's a very able batsman, Faisal. Cuts the ball well. He flicks the ball well as well. Pressure situation for him. It's the final with Imtiaz. Probably telling him just play on the merit. It was a long hop, to be honest. He could have played that anywhere. Wasim would feel a bit unlucky that he could not get any timing and hoiked the ball straight up in the air. Probably because of the slowness of the wicket. And it went to cow corner where Abid did not make any mistake and caught a brilliant catch. Do we have the replay of the catch again or no, it's gone? As you can see the catch again, slowness of the wicket, he could have hit that anywhere. He could have hit that anywhere.
I think
All the air under the ball, and that's a brilliant catch by Abid.
I saw his two replays in the pitch.
he got stuck in the pitch.
No,
and
he's turning it very well. It's turning from leg to off. So I would advise Faisal not to go for any slog sweeps, otherwise it might go right in the air and the gully and the fine leg fielder or even the keeper would be in catching.
And meanwhile, Rishi Samir is saying excellent commentary.
My battery is gone off the phone. If you can probably put your phone, that would be better. Thank you. We have Adil Bhai also with us. I have players from my clubs in both teams. God bless them. I wish all the players best of luck today and may the best team win today. Judging by Faisal, he does go for a sweep early, so I would advise him to play a bit straight. Oh, he looks like he's in an aggressive mode right now. The ball is turning square. Good running there, and well fielded by Fazik as well. A very important partnership, Zubair, this for
Absolutely.
very important partnership there for Zamul. Faisal here, he sweeps the ball well, he cuts the ball well as well, hits good over cow corner also. Inshallah, let's see. And that's beautifully flayed, but straight to the field. That's a good shot. He's a confident batsman, he's an aggressive batsman. For Zamul, this is a very key partnership right now. They need to score at least 8.5 an over and keep the required run rate below 11. Tosses the ball, and this is going towards the cow corner. Will this be a catch? A brilliant effort there. I think he's hurt himself. Who was the fielder?
11.
Has it hit his head or he's upset?
Tosses the ball.
Oh, he's upset.
And
Okay.
this is
I
going
thought
towards
it
the
was
cow
his-
corner. Will this be a catch?
Was that who?
A brilliant effort there.
No. I don't know who was that. Brilliant attempt there.
Oh, Usman is in bowling, sorry.
Yeah, I think it
Since
was
I just came.
Mujib, I think maybe. This is Usman again. Tosses the ball. He's turning the ball from leg side towards the middle and off stick. Now Mujib is here. I think maybe Roof. I think then Roof, he usually feels it's long off, long on. The next 4 overs are very crucial for both teams. Stallions would want the run rate to keep, creeping a bit up, 11s and 12s. Zamul would want to keep it under check, around 10. Flights the ball. This time Faisal lets the ball go, looking for a wide, but that was too close to the stumps to be called. I think that's 10 overs finished. It's not updating the scoreboard. Can you please check, Zubair? Oh, I beg my pardon. Engineer Zubair, please, please help us with the score. Yes, 10 overs, 78 for 2. To be honest, even the Stallions were around the same mark, around this. But yes, for Zamul, the set batsman Wasim got out. For Stallions, the set batsman Usman was there till the end. Wasim would feel a bit unlucky, to be very honest. It was a long hop. Again, the slowness of the wicket caused the guy to mistime the shot. Required run rate is just hovering around 10.9. Judging by what happened in the first innings, Stallions have sensed that slowness is the key to win. They are not going with the pacers. They only gave Khaki 1 over. That's where I think, Umzamoul missed a trick in the last 5. Meanwhile, here is OG, and that's very well bowled. The ball seemed to drift away. Imtiaz was trying to hoik it towards the mid-wicket region, but sensing the ball drifting away, changed his shot. I think Faisal would probably go aggressive. He's played against OG before, and OG has bowled to him, so they both know each other. It's not that they're newbies. So let's see what happens. OG, an experienced customer. Faisal, the aggressor. That's very well played. It's a quick run, but I think that was a run. They're being a bit harsh on Fazik that he should not have given a run. It's a slow wicket, a slow ball. That was always a run there. Interesting times here at the final, guys. In comes OG. Trots away. Bowls to Imtiaz. That's down the ground, but they have their angles well covered this time. Long off and long on have been kept quite straighter than your conventional positions. Whereby, how many people are watching right now? How are our friends? 22. Are they enjoying? I hope everyone's enjoying. OG to Faisal. Will he go for an aggressive shot? Bowls. He does go for an aggressive shot straight down the ground. Drills it, but Majaz is there. Well fielded there. Relays the throw back into OG. Ones and twos would not give that much trouble to Sweihan Stallions. It's the boundaries and sixes. And with that, the run rate first time, guys, has crossed 11. That's what I was saying. It's a very, very tricky period of the match. You can't let the run rate go to 11s and 12s. With the old ball, it will be difficult to hit big sixes now. And that's down the leg side. That looks to be going in the gap. Yes, that's a 4. Welcome boundary here from Imtiaz. Using the pace of OG. Very good bat angle. Decent bat acceleration.
And
there you go. Accelerates through the line. And gets the boundary.
Going in the gap. Yes, that's a 4.
This time again, it's down the leg side. That's another 4 consecutive boundaries here. That's not good bowling by OG Lala. A guy of his experience. He's pointing to the wicket that the ball slipped out of his hands, and he's saying that he slipped, his footing slipped.
This time again,
that's the momentum that Umzamoul was looking for to get back in the game. 2 consecutive boundaries.
4 consecutive boundaries.
Immediately the message comes from Sweihan to Imtiaz that keep on going. He is the set batsman there now. Faisal would probably look to play aggressive shots, while as Imtiaz would probably be playing on merit right now. 11 gone, 90 for the loss of 2 wickets. 97 more required in 54 balls. It's match on, guys, in the final. Yes, Samir, definitely a big setback. Wasim was looking good, but it's a super slow wicket, man. The ball reaches it reaches tomorrow. So he probably, just because of the slowness, it went more towards the cow corner region. Otherwise it would have gone a bit finer. And a good catch by Abid. It's not easy to grip the ball. It's very, very moist here. It's like you're in a natural sauna bath. It's very humid. As expected, Usman is being given the run. 2 overs, 2 for 8. Probably look to bowl him out here if he gets another wicket. Let's see how Faisal takes him on. Goes down the wicket, but again the ball, because of the slowness of the wicket. Good for Faisal. Probably he stopped his shot. Had he probably gone ahead, it would have probably held out to the deep catching fielder. Zubair, interesting game, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting contest. After 11, 91.
Oh, it's a
wonderful shot.
That's a biggie.
Towards the mid wicket for 6.
Imtiaz playing an Imtiaz shot.
It was a
Down on one knee, downtown, slog sweep, over the fielder. A biggie.
That's a biggie.
Imtiaz looks to be holding the key here now for Umzamoul after Wasim has left, taking the onus on his shoulders. Mentioning that showing the sweet spot of the bat to the keeper. Probably a bit of too much loop by Usman. Let's see if he can come back with an arm ball, or will he still be looking to entice. Let's see what happens. that's a well ball delivery. Decent length and played well. Only a single this time. Let's see if Faisal takes him on or judges that there's already been 8 runs of the first 3 balls. Let's just take 3 singles and get the 11. Or will he be looking to play aggressive? Let's see. It's a good ball, but well played in the gap. Would they be looking to come back for 2? Yes, they are. Good running by Imtiaz, going towards the dangerous end. Non-strikers, and throw comes back in. Well played by Faisal. Getting the accolades from his team. Playing as a very seasoned customer, Faisal, huh?
Yes.
He's a good player. He's on 6 of 7, looking to build an innings. Let's see if Usman will again entice him, or probably bowl a slider or a flipper, or again entice him. In he comes. Goes to Faisal. He goes on the back foot and toinks it down the ground. And that's not good fielding. Oh God, that's not good fielding by Roof. Very lethargic, very casual. This is the finals, guys. Come on.
Goes on the back
Let it
foot
stick
and
under his
points
nose.
it down the ground.
That's childish, man. That's not good.
And
And he's
that's
a good fielder, and you can see the
not
reaction. He
good
was not doing himself.
fielding.
What should I?
We saw very good fielding from Umzamoul.
Yeah,
Fielding with,
yes, they feel it well.
Sweihan.
No, till now they're fielding well. It's just that this was a long hop, and Faisal again. This time again goes down the ground. This time Roof feels well. Faisal gets a boundary. He's off to a decent start as well. With that, guys, the scenario after 12 overs is 105 for the loss of 2 wickets. Imtiaz playing on 25 of 12 with a strike rate of 200. Faisal playing on 11 of 9 with a strike rate of 122. Partnership is 33 of 17 balls. And the required run rate is still about 10. This is one thing that Sweihan Stallions would be keeping an eye on. That is not that these guys require 6 and 7s. 10.2 is enough to stage a comeback.
Absolutely. 48 deliveries, 82 runs required from Umzamoul to win over this match. Loss, 8 overs to go. 105 for 2 Umzamoul fighters.
AB sensing that he was a bit short, Zubair, in the first innings. They bowled a few, literally, like half trackers, and they got toying for 6s. So, but knowing AB, he can make us come back, and a very, very important juncture of the game. If he's able to dismiss, these 2 guys and have 2 new guys come in, then it will be a bit difficult. But knowing Faisal, I think he'd probably step down the ground and probably look to take him on.
Now, if you look at the comments earlier that we'll see from Rishi Samir, he said Wasim must play deep, otherwise Sweihan Stallions have an advantage in the final game.
Yes, absolutely. I told you he will dance down the track, and will this be caught? And no, that's not good fielding. He got caught in 2 minds.
It was a catch.
But I told you he will dance
And
down
a
the
match.
track. I told you he was.
He could have
I
easily.
told you he will dance down the
And he had
track.
4 and see.
And
I
will
told
this
you
be
he's that
caught?
good. He should have probably
Oh
stopped.
no, that's not good
But
fielding.
what great prediction by me. I'm just joking, guys. He hits well down the ground, and we've been playing against AB a lot, within our club, so he knows exactly how AB bowls. Let's see what happens in this one. That's down the leg stand. That's again toinked in the gap, and that's another boundary. I told you this guy's a good batter.
Yeah, he's picking up the gaps this time
Let's see
towards
what
the
happens in this
cow
one.
corner region,
That's down the leg stand. That's again
And he
toinked in the
told you this guy's a
gap.
good player.
And that's another boundary.
So we're joined by
I
Ryan Mr.
told you this
Rashid,
guy's a
Sadia
good
Bach,
batter.
Momo. We are almost there. We don't
Again,
know what he's
AB.
talking about.
Dancing down the ground. That's again in the gap. That's
Same-
another 4.
Same area and same result.
I told you we've been playing against AB a lot,
Yeah.
so he knows exactly how AB bowls.
AB.
So it's not that he's facing him the first time.
Dancing down the ground. That's again in the
Faisal
gap.
has raced on to
Take
20
it
of
number
12.
4.
Putting more and more pressure.
With that, the
With
required
captain.
run rate first time has gone below the current run rate. Hat trick of 4s here.
This time towards the
This
extra
time
cover.
towards the extra
Another
cover.
fumble.
That's again dodgy fielding. They seem to be losing it, Stallions, right now with this aggressive batting by Faisal. Because again, this time to Imtiaz. Plays it sensibly, knowing that they've already taken the 13 runs off the over. No need to play a risky shot. I think Faisal has been given the green license now just to go for it and further reduce the required run rate. This is what I had predicted earlier, that I think he'll have a good innings today. That was a better ball by AB, flatter, quicker, not letting the batsman come under it. And that is the end of the over. AB is proving expensive today. In his 3 overs, he's gone for 37
15 runs for this over.
And with that, the required run rate as 9.57 and the current run rate 9.23. Almost neck and neck. Last 7 overs, 67 runs required. I think this is tilting in the favor of Umzamoul now. 7 overs, 67 should not be.
It's a doable.
And with Faisal and Imtiaz both in absolute scintillating good form. We have a lot of live guys with us.
A big setback to UZF. Wasim gone, excellent catch by Abid.
Umzamoul fight. Yeah,
these are the comments.
Yes. Amir, Sadi, Amnasir, a lot of guys are watching. I think that misfields 8 runs, dropping catches, and it's costing. Usman has been bowling well. It's the last over. They need to get Faisal out. I think he would probably, judging by the grip he's taking on his bat, he's looking to take him on. I think he'll look to play probably some slog sweeps maybe, or probably go towards the offside, bend on one knee and hike it over the deep fine leg. Let's see what he does. Goes dancing down the wicket. Good ball by Usman. Not near the pitch of the ball. Faisal stops it.
I think it's a good decision from Usman. He's not bowling fast.
Yeah, he's bowling spin. Faisal plays the sweep and lap sweep very well also. Yeah, he's bowled well. Let's see if he can employ that sweep right now. And he goes dancing down the wicket. That this is the chance, but it lands in no man's land. The luck seems to be with the Zamoul guys this time. A good delivery by Usman.
The no man's land.
Faisal went dancing down the wicket off the outside as the ball spun, but it landed in no man's land.
The luck seems to be with the Zamoul guys this
Stallions
time.
need 1 or 2 quick wickets. Zamoul would not want to change anything. This is him to Imtiaz, and this has been hoiked for and that's dropped again. Good attempt there, but if you have to win the final, you need to, take these chances, take these half chances as well.
And this has been hard for
brilliant batting by Imtiaz Khan and Faisal. The partnership, 49 of just 25 balls. I beg your pardon, with this boundary, it's gone to 53 of 26 balls.
This was the second very important occasions they have dropped 2 catches.
I wouldn't call that a drop, but it was a tough match. But they should, if you want to win the finals, you have to catch this.
I would say Majaz was much easier
he could have
than this one.
at least saved the boundary. He got caught in 2 minds whether to stop or not. So, and with this acceleration, again we can see match tilting a little bit in the favor of Zamoul. But again, a wicket here and there, and Stallions are right back in it. And this is the chance, or it will be a 6, and he's caught! Just as I was telling you,
Abid Baba never misses.
I told you Abid is a safe house. I was telling you a wicket here will tilt the equation back in favor of Stallions. I don't think
this is the chance, or it will be a 6.
to do that, but you die by the sword, you live by the sword. This is how he was playing. Had it gone for a 6, we would have set a wonderful shot. But a brilliant catch under pressure by Abid. And let's see what's going to happen now. Who will be the next guy in?
It was a brilliant knock. 15.
Yes, very well played. At a strike rate of 200 under pressure in the final. And
Shinan.
I think the lefty has been sent Shinan. Probably because of the spinners, they want a left hand, right hand combination. But I think the match is even Steven right now.
I would say right now it's going in the favor of Umzamoul.
Where's Mohsin? He's not here today?
Shinin can play well.
Yeah, he batted well in the last
He
match
does.
as well.
He's good at batting.
And the good thing is that they both play the sweep very well. Probably the Zamul guys sense that, and with the slowness being offered through bowling, I think this would be a right time to bring Khaki on. You can't leave him too late. I think they need a quick fire wicket here. Faisal playing brilliantly of 26 of 16.
No, 3 wickets have been taken so far, and all the 3 wickets have been taken by Usman Pandit.
The leg spinner, Usman,
Yeah,
don't
this
forget
is-
that.
This is the
His
last
new-
over of
his-
his spell.
His different avatar that we have not seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3.4 overs, 28 runs.
It's
3
anybody's
wickets.
game. Anybody's game right now. With that wicket, yes, maybe Sweihan can inch a comeback, but Shinan being a lefty, if he's able to, get going as well, because it's only just 62 and 38. This is the time where every dot ball will increase pressure and bring the run rate up, and every aggressive boundary or a 6 would bring the run rate down. So it's literally ball by ball and event by event a match right now. Keep your nerves and win the match. And that's been hoiked for 6, I think. The lefty does the job on the first ball, using the spin. Absolutely no tension of the final, no butterflies in the stomach. First ball, Shinan, known for his bowling. This time, slog sweeps
And
it
that's been
high
hoiked for
across
6,
mid
I
wicket
think.
for a big 6.
The
What I
lefty
was
does the
telling
job.
you, he can hit big, and he welcomes Usman with a 6.
And that's in the air again. And Adil doesn't go for the catch. It was the keeper's catch, I think. Adil got blinded. They're not happy about it. Definitely a keeper's catch. Adil probably didn't know where it was. He should have gone for the catch. Was a bit of
I think he looked at the ball, but at the same
yeah,
time,
I don't. He didn't go for it. Probably he thought it's
very
more.
strange.
It's way beyond his reach. These are the things that can count in a final. A wicket, a dot ball, and a left-hander that has just twanked you for the first ball 6. The match is even Stevens right now. We have 6s, we have dropped catches, we have wickets. Anybody's game right now. A match worthy of a final. I want this to go to the last ball. Omar Wali has just joined us. How are you, brother Omar? Omar Wali is in very, very good form these days, smacking it across all corners of the ground. Adi Khan is also with us.
"36 deliveries, 56.
36 and 56, just 20 now the difference. Another good over and it's even Stevens. They need a wicket. It's time to Faisal. That's a beautiful shot. He's timing the ball well, this boy. Very, very crucial over this. These are the overs, Zubair. You bowl 2-3 good overs, you get back in the match. You give away, runs in the 2 overs and you're out. Now the interesting thing is, will Shinan take AB on?
I think this over is gonna be very,
No, I think he'll take him on. Judging by how he played the first shot, I think he's been told go and smack it.
He's in the form. Looking
Yeah,
at
he-
the previous 2 matches.
Yeah,
he played
against
really
us,
well.
Badair also, mashallah,
Against
he played well.
Badair, against
well.
Kudra also.
Yeah, he played well. He played
Very good.
really well. AB to the left-hander, drifting it across and
See,
probably
look at
hoiking
his
it across.
stance.
Yeah, that's the shot, Shinan, that you should have played. Thoda cross खेल गए. It was an extra cover shot. He played it over cow corner. AB again, drifting that is in the air. And these guys are not fielding properly today. That's a catch. You have to take these half attempts, guys.
I think he was absent.
He was a bit slow.
nowhere there in the
he was a bit slow in reacting to the ball. As you see, the
the
ball was past him and then he had the
And
dive.
these guys are not fielding properly
Maybe it's because of the
today.
dehydration, they're a bit slow. AB again, tosses it up. This time the ball keeps a bit low. He's enticing the batsman. He's not bowling those quicker sliders. He's enticing the batsman. He knows that he needs wickets. And he goes again. But this time straight to Fazik. That should not be a run. AB is a bit agitated right now. Of course, it's a final. It's expected. I think this is his last ball, AB's. Yes.
Yeah.
Last
two.
Last two.
I think this should be the last one. Yeah, recently.
Yeah, last ball.
The scorer.
Now only 6 runs of this. And with that, the run rate has again gone above 9. Interesting match, guys. Fantastic match.
Final delivery of AB's spell.
Will Faisal look to take him on? Or will he just pad it? I think he will take him on. He does. Hoik it towards the leg side, going towards the boundary. That's a 4. That's the 4th boundary that Faisal has hit in that area. I think AB should have adjusted his field to be a bit more square at this time. Faisal playing a gem of a knock here, reaches 31 of just 18 balls. 10 runs for this over, and that is exactly what they require. AB proving a bit expensive today, 4 overs 47.
Without a wicket.
And right now it's anybody's match, guys. Anybody's championship.
So we have 30 balls and 46 runs. Not much of a difference.
It's tilting in the
pretty doable.
Yes,
having seen these two players playing.
The question is,
and
they don't have
few more players to come.
they have Umar, they have Khalid Ahad, they have Adnan, they have players.
I think Sweihan is a bit low in energy.
Yeah. They let a few easy boundaries go. They took the match easy.
They got carried
Half
away.
chances they let go. But still, I mean, I know it looks easy peasy from here, but 1 or 2 good overs with just 6 and 8 runs in over, and 1 or 2 quick wickets, and the Stallions are right back in it. Because right now, the last 5 overs is where exactly the match was taken.
I think this over would be very crucial for both the teams.
Is Khaki
has come.
Yes.
So Khaki has been introduced once again from City.
If he, rattles the sticks of few guys, they're right back in it. And is this time, where you feel that pressure of every dot ball, the run rate suddenly increases, new guys comes in, load of oohs and ahs, this is that pressure situation. If Sweihan Stallions have to win this match, this is exactly now. Now they need to stage a comeback. And if Umzamoul are able to continue the momentum for the next 2 overs, then I think it will be a bit too late. Let's see what happens. 46, under 50 required, almost just 9 per over.
We have 25 viewers right now who are joined with us with this live transmission from Royal Sports Ground in this final. Khaki, first delivery and has been...
And he's been hoiked away! What a shot!
Deep square leg for 4. Welcome, boundary.
And what a shot!
He looks very confident.
Yeah, it's a bit short. It was a bit short as well.
First delivery and has been
Very simple. Probably a bit short. Khaki needs to bowl in a block hole. And judging by Shinan, that's his area. Probably they should keep some extra protection there for the field, because Khaki usually looks to bring the ball back in. Let's see what he does now with the comeback. He does, and that's a beautiful shot this time towards the offside. Well fielded by Abid. And that could be a run out, and he's gone, is he? He's gone!
With the comeback.
Oh my god! That was a silly run out.
That's a beautiful shot.
Was that a double? Abid Baba again.
Well
With a brilliant fielding. He's on fire today on the field.
And that could be a run out.
Absolutely.
2 catches
Well played by Shinan,
and a run out.
I don't think there was a need to risk the second run there. Sent back by Faisal.
I would say it is a big wicket.
It's
could be
turning
a
out
turning
to
point.
be a fantastic match. This is what I want. Boundary लगता है कि batting team is gaining the edge. The wicket falls, catch drops, and that happens.
I would want to know, is this gonna be a turning point?
I wouldn't say it's a turning point, but yes, definitely, you can say a few inches have been scraped back by.
Umar has been sent now.
No, is that Umar? I don't know.
I think it's Umar.
No, nobody has come back to bat. Yeah, it is Umar.
Why are they taking so much of time? They should have crossed.
Yeah, it's alright. And right now, as my personal thing goes, is Downtown Rebels on the crease right now. And on the field as well. Both guys, they're like my younger brothers. they've been playing with me. And Umar is a decent batsman as well. You know, he hits big as well.
Let's see. You've been praising them from a long time.
No, I don't want,
because you've been performing well. So
don't think they play.
this
No,
match
let me complete. They're not. I'm not overpraising because they play with me. These guys are good batters.
obviously, we don't know. You know them very well, so you cannot say anything.
His average is only 18, but trust me, he's a much better batter
Omar
than
Butt
this.
has come on the crease with the career of 84 matches, 1,217 runs, 18.6.
Meanwhile, this is Kaki to Faisal. That's in the block hole. That's misfielded again.
by the captain.
This time by AB himself, and there, Umar is a good runner between the wickets as well. Both of them, you know, play in Rebels from the last year and a
I fail to
half.
understand them. I don't
Yes,
know
please.
why are they in a rush.
Who?
Sweihan still in. They seem to be in a rush.
I think they're a bit perplexed right now.
It's a strange rush that.
27 balls, 39 runs. Required is 8.6 and current is 9.5. So the required run rate has gone down. And both of them are aggressive batsmen. So this is the perfect scenario.
27 deliveries, 39 runs required for Umzamoul.
Faisal playing brilliantly of 33 of 19, showcasing his skills. In he comes, bowls to Faisal. And that's a well bowled delivery, given full respect. Umar running the first one quickly, trying to go for a second, but no. Abid Baba there, trying to intimidate Umar. Umar, he flicks the ball well.
Yeah, Omar will be on strike.
Yeah, he flicks the ball. He's a good pickup shot. You know that off the pad flick, he plays that shot well. And if Kaki,
First time, Kaki.
let's see how he goes. Has played well through down the ground for just a single. With that, the equation changes to
And the best part is
37 of 25.
both of these players are young.
Yeah, and they run
New
well.
talent.
Yeah, so they run well, and you know.
It's a very good platform for both of them to be recognized.
Yes.
So
yes.
far in these big tournaments, they have never been.
No, because they don't get the chance. They don't
Yeah,
get picked as well.
absolutely.
So
Now is the time to showcase your talent.
it tries to go for a hoik down the ground.
Keeping it low. Wanted to play.
No, Omar was playing with Sora last year, I think, but I don't think. I think he left for Kashmir. He didn't complete the tournament. 4 overs left. Required run with every dot ball. The required run rate, you know, jumps up a few notches. 4 overs. Last 4 overs. 37 runs. What are the opportunities and what are the possibilities of a super over, Zubair? That would be great.
Well, let's see. Have we had any super over in this tournament so far?
No.
I think no.
Today would be a good time. I don't mind. a
We
super
were
over.
close last time.
Yeah, 1 ball,
We
2
were-
runs. Yeah,
we were
maybe
very
it's close.
It
You
was
know, and-
against
and-
Badair versus
Lever.
no,
Yeah,
but
Badar
the
versus
knockout
Lever.
match I'm talking about.
Sorry?
Badair versus Sweihan. I think.
Badar versus Sweihan. You mean
No,
that match?
Umzamoul.
Umzamoul.
Badair versus Umzamoul.
Yeah.
So Rauf has been introduced.
Yeah, the good thing about Rauf is that again they faced him before because you know we play a lot here and these guys play in Srinagar Bulls. I mean the bowling side, so they know.
They know each other.
Yeah, we've played
Only
a lot of
we
matches.
don't know that.
The 4 overs, 37 runs. 37. 4. Majaz was just asking us the score, so I told him in 4 you require 37. Roof is a good bowler. Knowing Umar, you know, he will not hold back. He'll either probably give a catch to one of the catching fielders or he'll clear. He won't hold back. Roof bowls a good Yorker. He has a very good Yorker. So just he's setting the field right now. Interesting game this. But you know, Zubair, this is the time you take 1 or 2 quick wickets, the pendulum swings back in your favor. So don't count Stallions out right now. We should not count Stallions out. Absolutely. In he comes. Rauf Balls to Omar. That's down. Oh no, that's missing leg. That kept very low. Wow. I want to see the replay again. That was very low for a fast ball, huh?
Balls to Omar. That's down. Oh no, that's missing leg.
Had that been in the line of the stumps, I think he was in corner. He was in corner.
I want to see the replay.
Omar playing, well, I'm sorry, Faisal playing a gem of an innings here. 5 boundaries with a strike rate of 161. Rauf to Faisal. He cuts the ball well as well, but let's see if he can bowl a shot of good length to him. He does, and he goes for a pull, misses the ball.
So it was a beautiful delivery.
Beautiful. I thought he'll bowl a shot of a length, and he did. Because this is how he usually... there's a bit of haji-baji going on. Well, these guys, as I said, we've been playing each other for the last year. Probably Faisal is thinking maybe, Zubair, 2 or 3 sixes and let's finish it. Let's not take it, to the pressure of the last overs. What do you think?
Let's see. There's still more to go.
150 up.
It can go anywhere.
Yeah, it's anybody's game right now, guys. Rove to Faisal. This time pulls it, but straight to Fazik. But because of the slowness of the wicket, that's a direct throw. But he's already in. They're telling him to be a bit more aggressive. But because of the slowness of the wicket,
that's a direct throw.
Direct
but
hit.
he's already in.
I think he'll swing from his hips this ball. Knowing him, he'll swing from his
They're
hips.
telling him to be a bit more aggressive.
See, the run rate has just jumped up to 10, just with these a very, very tricky situation.
Even 10 required.
Yes. A dot ball happens and it jumps up. Here he is to Omar. He has a license to go for a biggie. He does, and that's over. Beautifully cut. I told you this guy cuts well. Beautiful shot by Omar, showcasing his talent.
And this time it was
Over the point, shot of good length. Over the point fielder's head. Beautiful bounce.
And that's over. Beautifully
And
cut.
with that one shot, the run rate drops from 10 to 9.3. 20 balls, 31 runs. Looks to be in the favor of Umzamoul right now. But 1 or 2 quick wickets. And it's anybody's final again. In he comes again. And that's a beautifully hit shot. And that's 6. What a shot over extra.
But it looks so easy.
Yeah, these guys are good players, man.
I don't know where this power is coming from.
These guys are good players, man.
Guy.
This guy's a good
And
player.
that's a beautifully hit shot.
Yeah, he packs a punch. I
that's
told you, I was
6.
telling this to everybody around the com box. You remember I told you this at the start. These guys are good batters.
And this is what they are showcasing. Right
He's
now.
4. He's 11 of 4. And he comes Roof again. It's time to Omar. Well bowled and well played. That should be a 2. As beautiful batting there by Omar and Faisal.
Beautiful.
This beautiful counter attack by Omar and Faisal. Omar playing with a strike rate of only 260, 5 balls, 13 runs. Faisal playing of 35 of 23.
I think from here it looks that Umzamoul would be having a
Yeah,
good party.
it's a 23 of 18. It's just but it's T20. Will we have a last twist of the tail? Let's see.
These two batters are good findings, I would say.
I wouldn't call them findings. It's just that in usually Kashmiri tournaments they're not playing, but with us they're playing from the last 1 year, 1.5 years. So they're good batsmen.
Why didn't anybody pick them up?
He was with Sohra, I'm telling you. Faisal wasn't there, he's new, but Umar was with Sohra. Khaki again. Will he stage a comeback and have a 2-wicket over, or will this be finished in this over? What will happen? In he comes to Faisal. That's a beautiful shot. That's 4.
In the gap.
You can see the
Excitement from the dugout of Umzamoul. They are on their toes.
Absolutely. I had predicted this.
Brilliant batting by Faisal.
You cannot say that I saw and I had predicted this like 20 overs ago.
The moment you saw them coming
yes, in the field, I told them they're good batters. Well, when they've not been into such good form with us in the last 8-9 matches, but they're both brilliant batters. They're very good cricketers.
Performing in such a huge pressure game.
This is less than run a ball, Nico. 19 in 17, almost run a ball.
Extra white.
I think the Stallions seem to be down and out. The body language is gone. And again, had they caught those half chances, not let those easy misfields go, they let 4 or 5 misfields happen, and the result is my voice is really gone. I would take goodbye from all my viewers. I need to rest my throat. Best wishes to whoever wins the final. All the best. Over to you, Zubair.
खाकी की गेंद और कैच शॉट, कट, गैप निकाली बैकवर्ड पॉइंट में और गेंद पार कर गई बाउंड्री के लिए। 4 रन। ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी फैसल द्वारा। 25 गेंदों में 43 रन, 7 चौके जड़ दिए अभी तक। 16 गेंदे 14 रन दरकार उमजमोल को ये मैच जीतने के लिए। धीरे धीरे स्वेहान स्टेलियंस मैच अपने हाथ से छोड़ते हुए। खाकी एक और गेंद और इस बार डीप कवर जानिब इसको खेला। 1 रन मिल सकता है। इसके साथ फैसल का जाती स्कोर 44 पे पहुंचा। उमजमोल 174 पे 4। आखिरी 3 गेंदें इस ओवर की। 15 गेंदे 13 रन दरकार। स्ट्राइक पे उमर बट पैड पे लगी अपील और यहाँ पे लेग बिफोर विकेट करार दिए गए हैं। तो यहाँ उमर बट आउट होके जा रहे हैं। 13 रन बनाए उमर ने 5 गेंदों में, जिसमें 1 चौका और 1 छक्का शामिल था। 216 की स्ट्राइक रेट उमर बट की। 5वीं विकेट उमजमोल फाइटर की गिरी। सुहेल खाकी ने विकेट ली। नए बल्लेबाज आदिल फारूक आ रहे हैं। 71 मैच खेले हैं, 525 रन बनाए हैं, 18.75 की औसत और हाइस्ट रन के नाम 43 रन क्रीज की ओर बढ़ते हुए स्क्रीन पे। स्ट्राइक पे रहेंगे नए आने वाले बल्लेबाज आदिल फारूक और उनको सामना करना होगा फास्ट बॉलर सुहेल खाकी का। सुहेल खाकी अपनी तीसरा ओवर डाल रहे हैं सिटी एंड से। अभी तक 2.4 ओवर की डाले हैं, 28 रन दिए, 1 विकेट हासिल की अभी उमर बट की। गेंदबाजी करेंगे आदिल फारूक को। स्पाइस को खेला है स्क्वायर लेग जानिब। फुट्टी के साथ 1 रन मुकम्मल किया। अपना खाता खोला सिंगल के साथ आदिल फारूक ने। फैसल स्ट्राइक पे। 18वें ओवर की आखिरी गेंद सुहेल खाकी सिरियन से लेते हुए अंपायर को क्रॉस किया, यॉर्कर लेंथ डिलीवरी रक्षात्मक तरीके से एक्स्ट्रा कवर की जानिब खेला। कप्तान एबी के पास गेंद गई, डॉट के साथ ही ओवर मुकम्मल किया सोहेल खाकी ने। 18 ओवर के बाद उमजमूल फाइटर्स का स्कोर 175, 5 विकेटों के नुकसान पे। अभी भी 12 गेंदों में 12 रन दरकार उमजमूल फाइटर्स को ये फाइनल जीतने के लिए और ट्रॉफी अपने साथ घर ले जाने के लिए। हमारे साथ 31 लोग जुड़ चुके हैं इस लाइव ट्रांसमिशन पे। सभी लोगों को खैर मकदम हम कहते हैं। यहाँ पे सबों को मैं कहूँगा कि अपनी अपनी यहाँ पे वोट्स दें कि कौन किसे चाहता है ये मैच, ये ट्रॉफी घर लेने को। क्या ये उमजमूल फाइटर होगा या स्वेहन स्टेलियंस की टीम होगी? अपनी अपनी कमेंट्स यहाँ पे डालें। हाई प्रेशर गेम, कप्तान ने एतमाद यहाँ पे दिखाया है ओजी पे। बशारत हुसैन, जिन्हें हम ओजी के से बुलाते हैं प्यार से, उनका निकनेम। गेंदबाजी करेंगे पैलेस एंड से, उनका सामना करेंगे आदिल फारूक। 1 रन बना के नाबाद, सिर्फ 1 गेंद का सामना किया था उन्होंने सोहेल खाकी का। और नॉन स्ट्राइक रन पे फैसल 44 पे नाबाद। उम्दा बल्लेबाजी फैसल द्वारा 27 गेंदों में 44 रन, 7 चौके उसमें शामिल। 162.96 की औसत से। पहली गेंद एक्स्ट्रा कवर की जानिब खेला, मिसफील्ड कप्तान से, और 1 रन चुराया आदिल फारूक ने। खराब फील्डिंग एबी द्वारा। ये रन रोकना होगा क्योंकि रन्स बराबर बॉल के बराबर है, पैरेलल। 11 गेंदें 11 रन। और इस बार स्क्वायर ऑफ द विकेट इसको खेला, 1 रन मुकम्मल किया। आदिल दूसरे रन के लिए जाना चाहते थे लेकिन मना किया, कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं दिखाया फैसल ने, जरूरत भी नहीं। रन बॉल यहाँ पे दरकार, कोई जोखिम यहाँ पे लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं उमजमूल फाइटर्स को। ओजी एक बार फिर से, इस बार तीसरी बार, और इस बार उठा दिया गेंद, मजाज की तरफ गई। हवा में गेंद थी, अटेम्प्ट करना चाहे था मजाज को लेकिन नहीं किया, और 1 रन चुराया इस दौरान आदिल फारूक ने। फिर से जी फैसल को, और खेला है लॉन्ग ऑन रीजन पे। उस्मान पंडित के पास गेंद गई, 1 ही रन मिलेगा। इस ओवर की आखिरी 2 गेंदें मौजूद, और जी अपना आखिरी ओवर डाल रहे हैं स्पेल का। 5वीं गेंद मिडिल स्टंप पे, उठा दिया हवा में गेंद, देखना कैच कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, लेकिन अच्छी फील्डिंग, 1 ही रन मिलेगा। रऊफ जिन्होंने इस गेंद को फील्ड किया, यकीनन रन्स बचाए अपनी टीम के लिए। आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की, 19वें ओवर की आखिरी गेंद। स्ट्राइक पे है फैसल, सेट बैट्समैन, 46 पे खेल रहे हैं। और जी इस बार कदमों का इस्तेमाल करके बाहर आ गए और गैप ढूंढी, एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री से बाहर गेंद, 4 रन के लिए। चौके के साथ ही ओवर मुकम्मल किया। ओजी का 4 ओवर मुकम्मल, 35 रन 4 ओवरों में दिए बिना किसी विकेट के। 8.75 की इकॉनमी से रन दिए। आखिरी ओवर में सिर्फ 3 रन दरकार, 6 गेंदें 3 रन दरकार उमजमूल फाइटर्स को ये मैच जीतने के लिए और ये ट्रॉफी घर ले जाने के लिए। आखिरी ओवर शायद खाकी डालेंगे, या तो रऊफ करेंगे या तो खाकी। माफ़ कीजिएगा, रोव के 4 ओवर मुकम्मल हुए हैं। 4 ओवर 34 रन बिना किसी विकेट के 850 की औसत से रन दिए। एजाज बख्शी 4 ओवर 47 रन महंगे आज साबित हुए, 11.75 से की औसत से रन दिए। सोहेल खाकी 3 ओवर 29 रन 1 विकेट 9.67 की इकॉनमी। ओजी 4 ओवर 35 रन 8.75 की इकॉनमी। उस्मान पंडित 4 ओवर 34 रन 3 विकेटें 8.50 की औसत से रन दिए। आज उन्होंने एक खूबसूरत शतक भी जड़ दिया था और खूबसूरत गेंदबाजी करी। आखिरी ओवर लेके आ रहे हैं सोहेल खाकी। स्ट्राइक पे आदिल फारूक और पहले गेंद पे खेला है का कॉर्नर जानिब, 1 रन मुकम्मल किया। दूसरे रन लेना चाह रहे हैं लेकिन मना किया फैसल ने, और फैसल जो कि 50 रन बना के स्ट्राइक पे है। सिर्फ 2 रन दरकार है मैच जीतने के लिए उमजमूल फाइटर्स को। 5 गेंदे 2 रन दरकार। खूबसूरत सा फाइनल अभी इख्तिताम पजीर होने वाला है। खूबसूरत सी पारी फैसल द्वारा जिसने ये मैच बहुत करीब लाया जीतने के लिए उमजमूल फाइटर्स को। सोहेल खाकी और इसको खूबसूरती के साथ निकाला है फ्लाई स्लिप के ऊपर से और जड़ दिया एक और चौका, और इसी के साथ उमजमूल फाइटर्स ये फाइनल जीत चुका है। मुबारक हो आपको। एक वक्त ऐसा लग रहा था कि उमजमूल फाइटर्स आज ये मैच बआसानी हार जाएंगे, क्योंकि सिर्फ 7 प्लेयर्स के साथ उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया था, और बाद में जब उमर और फैसल ने ज्वाइन किया उनको, तो अचानक से उनमें एनर्जी जुड़ी और पहले फील्ड में भी उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा योगदान दिया और अब बैटिंग में, और पूरा ये मैच जिता के गए हैं। आज के मैन ऑफ द मैच फैसल होंगे, जिन्होंने खूबसूरत मिस सेंचुरी 54 रन बनाए 31 गेंदों में, 9 चौके उसमें शामिल। जबकि उस्मान पंडित ने खूबसूरत बल्लेबाजी की, आज 121 रन बनाए 66 गेंदों में, 10 चौके 7 छक्के उसमें शामिल से 183.33 की स्ट्राइक रेट से। और आज वसीम मंजूर ने भी 34 रन बनाए 27 गेंदों में, 3 चौके 1 छक्का शामिल 125 की औसत से। खूबसूरत गेंदबाजी आज उस्मान पंडित और अदनान गौजवारी और शनैन ने की। उस्मान 4 ओवर 34 रन 3 विकेटें, अदनान गौजवारी 4 ओवर 17 रन 2 विकेटें, शनैन फारूक 4 ओवर 31 रन 1 विकेट। ये देखें सेलिब्रेशंस उमजमूल फाइटर्स से। नाखुश होंगे स्वेहान स्टैलियंस, और क्यों ना हो, एक उनके पास एज था ये मैच जीतने का, क्योंकि बैटिंग पावर प्ले में सिर्फ 7 प्लेयर्स के साथ उन्होंने शुरुआत किया था इस गेम को, और ये मैच जीत चुके हैं उमजमूल फाइटर्स। एक बार फिर से मुबारकबाद दोनों टीम्स को, एक अच्छा गेम देखने को मिला आज। और ये आज का जो सीज़न 1 डेजर्ट लीग T20 का है, यहीं पे इख्तिताम पजीर होता है। आपसे फिर से जुड़ेंगे थोड़ी ही देर में शुरू होगा यहाँ पे फाइनल सेरेमनी। और इससे पहले मैं आपको बताता चलूँ कि आज खूबसूरत जो मैच हुआ उमजमूल फाइटर्स बनाए में स्वेहान स्टेलियंस, 5 विकेटों से उमजमूल फाइटर्स ने ये मैच जीता है, फाइनल मैच जीता है, और टूर्नामेंट की ट्रॉफी लिफ्ट करेंगे विनर्स की बतौर, और रनर अप रहेंगे स्वेहान स्टेलियंस। जाते जाते एक कमेंट यहाँ पे बढ़ाऊंगा। फरहान हुसैन परे, आदिल खान और निखिल दर और फहद बशीर। निखिल दर कह रहे हैं व्हाट अ विन। मुदस्सिर शहदाद शुंगला गेट्स ओवर बाय ऋषि समीर। आदिल खान इट्स अमेजिंग विन। फरहान हुसैन परे व्हाट अ विन उमजमूल फाइटर्स। फहद बशीर ऑर्डिनरी बॉलिंग परफॉर्मेंस श्योरली। फील्डिंग में आज खासा कमज़ोरी दिखी स्वेहान स्टेलियंस में की टीम के द्वारा, और जिसकी वजह से ये मैच वो हार चुके हैं। आज के मैन ऑफ द मैच फैसल, और हीरो ऑफ द मैच होंगे अदनान गौजवारी। इसी के साथ यहीं पे मैच इख्तिताम पजीर होता है। आपके साथ थोड़ी देर में फिर से जुड़ेंगे फाइनल सेरेमनी के साथ। हमारे साथ जुड़े रहें। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह निगहबान।